Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Hi WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another late night stream on WorldWideChels, coming to you from beautiful Stamford Bridge. I called up Roman, he sent the jet, I hightailed it on over. So we're coming to you from the Mecca of football greatness, the one and only Stamford Bridge. Before we get started, everybody like and subscribe, download the OneFootball app in the link below. And here comes our panel.
I love that. I love that intro. Well done, Justice. Well done. Well done. Fantastic intro. Well done. Big up Justice. Big up Nippin. Big up Father. Big up Lalamus Prime for the first time on the channel. Hopefully we see him a lot more. Lalamus, talk to me, man. How are you?
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you having me on. People who know me, I'm an insomniac. I don't ever sleep. So, I would be watching the stream anyway, but I just thought I'd DM you and thank you for having me on. I very much appreciate it. Everyone like and subscribe and share and everything.
Love, man. Big up to you, bro. Father, we got you back on the stream. How are you, man, after earlier today?
Yeah, I'm good. We've all sorted that out, so all chilled. And yeah, looking forward to the game today.
Sure. Nippin, you're finally home for the first time in your life.
Yeah. You guys thought I was homeless, didn't you?
No, I didn't. But listen, you got a Ralph Lauren top. You're rich, man.
Bro, how can you be homeless when you're always driving around all the time?
Yeah.
We didn't think you were homeless.
Yeah, that's so true.
We thought you were loaded with cash.
Well, I'm not loaded. My dad is.
You know,
he's a real estate developer.
He's
on a real though, yeah. Can you teach Nippin how to, or can you teach Vitor how to get women? Because
listen, let's not start that. Justice, talk to me about your green screen, man. You're upgrading. You're on mute, by the way. Mute.
You're mute, bro.
Yeah, well, sometimes silence is best. Just got a green screen, came in about an hour before the stream came on. Set it up, got everything dialed in. I'm looking forward to it. I can use it in my work too, because I work from home, so I have a lot of business meetings. So it's good if I don't want to clean up. I just put up the green screen and it's all good.
Well said, man. Listen, you're the one that showed me about today's story. I'm gonna let you pronounce his name.
Sure. The story out of Italy is that come January, since the Koundé deal didn't go through, that they're looking for maybe to move on Timo Werner plus some cash for Matthijs de Ligt. Of course, we all know him as a Ajax product. Plays for the Netherlands. 22 years old, tall. I guess if you wanted to compare him with somebody, you'd compare him with Christensen. That'd be a decent comparison. The way they play, they're both very good on the ball, head the ball. Young, but still got some things to learn. But that comes with playing and just age, wisdom.
Definitely, for sure. No, for sure, man. 22 years old. Do you really think we could go for this guy instead of Koundé, or do you think both, or what do you think?
Well, let's see how many center backs could we lose next summer. Thiago Silva, there's one. Antonio Rudiger, that's two. I don't think that Levi Colwill will be ready to go. Do you just turn it over to Chalobah and say, after 1 year, you're the guy?
Check the private
chat.
Justice.
Or do you bring in a Koundé and a De Ligt? Because again, if you can work at a deal to where you get De Ligt for less than Koundé, you can do that. Or you bring them both in, and they replace Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger if he doesn't sign a contract. And then you're set for the next 5 years at center back.
Yeah. Ladios, what do you think, man?
I like him. He had that breakout year at Ajax, and he made the move to Juve, which, in hindsight, hasn't worked out the best. But I understand why. Going to Juventus, learning from the likes of Chiellini is amazing. But if he comes here, hi Charlotte. If he comes here, what does he replace? Thiago Silva in the center of the three, and Christensen plays on the right. And if that's the case, do we then not buy Koundé?
Yeah, I mean, just as asking the question, obviously Thiago Silva or maybe Rudiger could be going as well. So
yeah, true.
It depends on the outgoings. Obviously, is this the first real link we've had with a player, Justice, or have we?
No, we were linked this summer with him, and I think that it was Ziyech and Werner links both. Of course, we're heavy in the forward position, so if they're looking to move people out to bring in a position that maybe we need to shore up, because again, we could have possibly two center backs leaving, and it's very hard to replace a Thiago Silva and an Antonio Rudiger at the levels they're playing at right now. And of course, Koundé and De Ligt are young, and look, when they're good, they're lights out good. But with any younger player, they're going to have their rough patches. This just comes with the territory. So, and does that say then we go to a back four?
Yeah.
Because both of those players are good in the back four as well, and they've got the pace to recover. So, you okay, dude?
Yeah, I don't know if he's okay. You all right?
No, nothing.
Why are you man creasing? I feel like I'm left out of this conversation. What's going on?
No, nothing's
Nothing. We just, if you want to know what's happening, Bator got caught simping in 4K.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Because this guy always gets caught doing these things for some reason. Well, listen, this player we're looking at could be traded for Timo Werner, man. And obviously, we know you're a Timo Werner fan, biggest fan. He's worth 40 million or 45 million euros only, Timo Werner, and he could be used as a swap deal, man. What do you make of that? Yeah, this guy's... I can't take this guy serious. This is why I never invite him.
I back Werner massively as well. I'll say this. No, if we get rid of him, we'll massively regret it.
What,
Werner? Yes, people are forgetting it's one season, and it's not like he was terrible. The misses I understand were embarrassing, but all round he got 27 goal contributions. That's more than Mane, who is world class, more than Aubameyang, who is world class, more than Serge Gnabry as well, who's world class, more than Martial, who's world class.
Martial world class?
And no, but these are what people say. These players are world class. Again, if this was Liverpool who had signed him, they'd be defending him and saying he's not a flop. They'd be giving all these excuses. Why is it? If it is United still defend Martial, by the way, who's been so inconsistent for them. He is now considered a flop, and they still defend him. Liverpool still defend Naby Keita. Has been there 3-4 years, been injury prone and hasn't done anything. Why is it only Chelsea fans that we get onto our own players that we're supposed to be defending? If United fans want to call Werner a flop, whatever, I don't care. But why are we getting onto our own players?
Well, I don't think this has any. Yeah, I just don't think this had anything to do with Chelsea fans. This article's written there. You would hope that somewhere in this article there's a kernel of truth, right? And it's just not all a journalist just blowing hot air. Okay, it's been known to happen. But if there's a kernel of truth, what is the truth? Is it that Timo's not happy with the role in this team? Or is the board not happy with Timo? Why has his name been linked to multiple deals in the summertime? It's the same thing I said about Ziyech in the summer, was how come his name keeps being brought up? There has to be some fire with that smoke. Unless they're just talking nonsense, in which case we need to call these journalists out and stop following them and stop giving them the clicks.
Yeah. No, very true. Very true. And what do you want to see just as with Werner, man? You want to see a swap down?
Ideally, because he's here now, I'd love to see him succeed, just like every player at this club, because he wears the Chelsea shirt. He has the badge on his chest. You always want players to succeed. Now, there's caveats to that. If he doesn't, and this is for every single player on this team, you have to show each year that you're worth wearing that badge, that you're available to wear that badge, and that you want to wear that badge. So you're progressing with your skills. You're not regressing. You're not having so many injuries where you can't be counted on, and you want to stay with the position, with the role you're given, right? So we could want Werner all he wants, and Werner can say, well, I want to be a starter. And Tuchel goes, well, you're not starting for us. You're going to have to accept your role on the bench. Okay, Werner's used to being a starter. He starts now for the German national team. He was a starter at Leipzig. He was a starter before that, coming up. So is he going to be happy to accept a lesser role? That's an unknown. That's only something he can answer. Not to say that he'll say, no, I don't want to do that, but there's a possibility you have to account for it. It just is. So if he comes and says, I'm not, it's the same thing with Ziyech. Ziyech is coming to the end of his career. Do you think that a man that's been starting his whole career?
No, he's not. He's not coming to the end of his career.
Okay, he's closer than Werner to the end of his career.
End of your career would be 36, 37.
He's technically 35 plus.
Again, that's depending on what you count a career. If you're playing in MLS or in a B-Tech league, do you consider that continuing your career? Or you're just taking a retirement plan? I'm talking top level. Ziyech is 28. He'll be 29 this year. Does he want, and he's been a starter, does he want to continue to come off the bench? You can ask that about Christian Pulisic. You can ask that about Callum Hudson-Odoi. Anybody who is not starting on a regular basis, do they want to continue in that role?
True, but again, these stories that are coming out, like I've heard the same sort of like stories or rumors or whatever about Pulisic being unhappy and wanting to move away for the past like maybe year. I've heard stuff about Ziyech as well. Like maybe there's some truth in some of them, I guess. And of course, I wouldn't expect Werner to be happy being on the bench. But that's a good thing. I expect you to push and fight. You can very easily work your way into the team, start, like any of our forwards can. And it's about fighting. Being at a big club is about competition. And if you're not built for that sort of competition, I don't want you at my club.
That's true.
I 100% agree with that.
That's with every player that comes into Chelsea, by the way. You have to be able to fight at the highest level.
Oh, I agree. And I think that's what makes this team so special, is because we're stacked in every area. You're going to have to fight for your position week in, week out. I don't care who you are. I think probably the exception would be Mendy and Lukaku, because we don't only have one Lukaku, and we only.
We've got
Kepa's coming for that number one spot. Don't do this. Kepa's coming.
We could still continue to do this, or we can just say that it's Mendy's job week in, week out, and unless it's a cup game or an FA or a Champions League game that,
what about Bettinelli? Can I cut? What about Bettinelli?
Okay.
He's not going to feature at all, man. You look quickly.
Oh, come on, Deeks. You got to give this guy a chance, Deeks. Come on.
We do.
Right.
But
if you hype up Kepa, then you must be hyping up Bettinelli then.
No, I mean, he deserves a chance for sure, man. Definitely for sure. But guys, listen, I need to play the one sponsor video very quickly. Download the link in the description and support the channel. And play very quickly now. Yes, guys, today's video is sponsored by the One Football app, the number one app for all Chelsea news and in general for all other clubs, of course. But you can find out every single information around the club right here on this app. All your transfers, incomings, outgoings, all your general injury news, team lineups, predictions, everything you will find on this app.
Make sure you guys definitely download that. You can also, rather than going on Google and put a lot of effort in, you can see where we are in the league, you can see where other clubs are, how many goals conceded, how many goals scored, etc. You can also check out the squad information on each player to keep you guys up to date. And finally, you can also check out all other competitions, not just Chelsea. You can, look at rival clubs. You can look at different competitions, the internationals, for example. And definitely, I would recommend this app. If you guys want to check it out, click on the link in the description. Go check it out. It helps me a lot. And you'll be seeing this app a lot more on my channel. Big up everyone that's supporting the channel. And thank you, OneFootball, for the opportunity.
Yeah, you lot download the link in the description. Justice, thanks for hosting tonight as well. Hopefully, Matt comes on after the stream. I told Father Timo Werner's probably going to go very soon. He didn't seem too bothered by it. Maybe he doesn't support Werner as much anymore. I don't know.
What? Whoa. I haven't even said a word about Werner yet, and you think I'm not supporting Werner? Sadiq, don't make the joke out of me again, please, because I've had enough of getting angry earlier, so I don't want to get angry again. Please don't make me trigger to say this. Timo Werner, I don't hate any Timo Werner. I back Timo Werner more than any you lot that I know. Yeah. I can tell you this, Timo Werner, regardless what happened this season, he will improve from last season. He will improve a lot. Let's get that right. He scored 17 assists last season. That's absolutely fine by me. But what I will say is, a lot of people have been frustrated about Timo Werner. I get that. You lot saying, even Sadiq's always asking me, should we sell Timo Werner? Well, Timo Werner was brought in to score. I do perfectly fine with that. But let's not forget the contribution that this guy made over the course last season when we won the Champions League final. Look what happened in that final as well. So this season, it's going to be a different season than the last season, because Timo knows, all right, one season I had in the Premier League, I'll see what the team looks like. All right, low block teams, and they're very hard to forget. I need to do something to make my team look progressive in that final third. That's what he's going to do. Look, if you want to compare this, for example, look what happened to Torres in 2013, when he first came into Chelsea. Almost have a similar pattern that Timo Werner had. So I can see Timo Werner will improve these. Like, I'm not being sarcastic in that, but I genuinely believe that he will. And after the season, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Regardless, you want to offer him a lot of money from Bayern Munich, there's no way. The guy said it himself really clear that he's happy to play for this football club. And for those keyboard warrior that wants him out, then that means you guys are deluded. Simple as that.
So what if he does not improve in terms of goal contributions? And
he will.
I'll say if he doesn't, what would you say?
What makes you think that he doesn't improve this year?
I'm giving you a scenario. What if he doesn't? End of the season comes and he doesn't.
I'll give him a chance. Let's back on Panelists.
Just as you're upside down, bro.
I know I did it perfectly. I'm Batman. See?
Well, hold on, Deeks. Remember when Torres came in the half season and then we give him a full season, Torres didn't score a lot in 2011-12 season. Remember that? He scored less than 10 goals. And then, but fans still said, give him a chance. But he still sat on the bench behind Drogba. Why not Timo Werner?
Because Torres scored in big games.
Timo Werner does as well.
And Timo didn't. Sorry, I'm going to side with Father for this one.
What are you talking about, Nippon? He scored the big games.
He says he's starting with you.
No.
You're lagging.
I'm siding with you.
You're a bit laggy. What are you
saying?
saying?
With you on this one.
When did Timo Werner
I said he did score in big games.
He did score in big games. Real Madrid games.
He scored the opening. He scored
Real Madrid.
The opening
Real
goal.
Madrid. Real Madrid is not a big game for you. Second leg.
At their training ground.
He scored a tap-in.
Now he scored in the first leg.
It's still a goal.
Wait, hold on. But Sadiq, we can't say it's a tap-in because the goal Havertz scored in the Champions League final, realistically, was like the whole play in itself was easy. Man City should have easily defended that.
Yeah, but it's not the same as Werner's goal.
Even in itself, what's his name? Ederson should have saved it anyway when he rushed out. So
no, it would have been either a penalty or we got through.
Okay, that was poor judged by Ederson.
I know, but if you're gonna judge the Werner tapping goal, then we can just judge every single goal that's been scored.
So we're saying the second goal in the Real Madrid game was from Mason Mount was a tap in too?
Sorry?
The Mason Mount goal in the Real Madrid game was a tap in as well?
No, listen.
Jester, I went to Havertz because people don't do that, Jester.
Werner's tapping is different level. Wasn't his on the head or something? I can't remember. Was it?
Yeah, it doesn't. A goal is a goal. They don't ever come back and say it counts the same, right? Whether it's a tap in or a 30-yard banger, it counts as one goal.
Very interesting, Daniel. Hold on, Daniel. This is very interesting question. Sadiq, do you have a Timo agenda? Can I ask you this?
Do I have a Timo agenda?
Be brutally honest.
Brother, why don't you answer it for me? You know me deep down.
You secretly have Timo agenda, do you?
I secretly. Say wallahi.
Every time we have a Timo Werner, huh?
Say wallahi, I have
so
agenda.
Check private chat.
No. The question. There's people asking this question. Do you have a Timo agenda?
Me.
Answer it, Sadiq. Daniel's asking a question.
Me.
Yeah.
Sadiq, check the private chat.
There's nothing on the private chat. There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing on the private chat.
It says be right back.
I said.
Whenever you send a message, I can read it, bro. Okay? Listen, guys, I don't have a Timo Werner agenda. I have a father agenda on Timo Werner. That's my agenda. This guy, will support him so much that even if he's bad, he will still defend him. I have to question it. Same with Johnny on Mount. Yeah? Father on Timo.
True.
Stuff like that. I have to ask questions.
I'll take the L then. I'll take the L.
Timo Werner, I'm a big fan of him. He's top three of my favorite players at Chelsea. But it's just Father's next level.
It's just like me with the Callum thing. It's not Callum. It's the Cho stands.
I get what you mean. You have to whenever fan bases try to create this cult over a player.
Yeah, it's like Lewis and Christensen. Like, it's too much. I can't take it.
But the thing is, with Fator, I back what he does with Werner because he wants him actively to do well because he's getting so much abuse. He wants him to do well.
That is true.
It's not as if Werner has a stinker and Fator comes on and he's like, but Werner had an 8 out of 10, bro. 8 out of 10.
He does do that. He does do that.
No,
but
he doesn't.
Do you see those runs open up all that space?
Yeah, but you can't make fun of it. At least Werner does actually do that.
No,
I'll take it to Mitch. All right.
It's not as if he's saying Werner's created the most chances in the Premier League, but how many assists does he have? But he's created the most chances. He got the minerals, bro.
Yeah,
that is true. True. You and listen, I back Timo Werner when Rival fans chat breeze. I back him all the time, regardless, no matter what. It's just I like to play a bit of fun with Father, man. I like to trigger him a bit. He does buy a bit as on it. So listen, I want to run as well.
I've already triggered for one day. I just don't want another one, please. Just allow me out a bit, man.
Now listen, was everything sorted with Wayne? Everything.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Everything,
yeah.
Sorted.
Yeah, sorted. Spoken on the phone. Yeah, sure.
So we will see Wayne and Father on the stream soon.
Yeah.
It sounded real convincing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like convincing. Yeah. All right, Father, listen. Early prediction tomorrow, man.
I said 3-0.
What time are you going to the game?
4:30. After watching F1, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's
Y'all don't watch all the games? I watch every single game.
Sorry?
I watch all the games.
Bro, we know you watch every game. We know that.
But you lot are watching F1.
I watch F1 and football.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. Because what are you saying, man?
Yeah, I'm sweet, bro. My bad for the lateness. Oh, my hands in it. My bad, bro.
Bro, Marley timing, fam. This guy.
Bro, all I'm saying is females know how to talk, man.
What are you taking?
I beg you respect me, bro.
Wait, females.
He said females take time, fam. What do you mean, bro? He got taken, bro. He's that father, fam.
Wait, caught between two gal. Is that it?
Man them are simping and they're getting taken.
No,
you know what they say is simping ain't easy.
Sadiq, don't ever do that. It's not man them, it's Vitor. Don't ever do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Jester, are you simping? No, I'm not simping.
Simping ain't easy. No, I retired, man. I'm retired. So
the difference between simping and lotion.
I get violated.
Jester is now Frank Lampard. He's a manager now.
Yeah. Look, my game is so old that it's stuck in the 80s, brother. 80s and 90s.
Bro, listen. One day I really want to hear how it was back in the days before technology. I really want to know.
You act like we ain't had no technology. I mean,
what did you get back
Jester
then?
was R9 Ronaldo.
Huh?
Like Ronaldo.
No, you actually had to go out and have game face to face. You couldn't like make up funny clips on a chat. You had to have game face to face.
I hear that, man.
Yeah, it was a whole different era, but it's all good.
Yeah. By the way, what did you say? Did you say 3-0 as well?
I did, and there's gonna be a lineup change probably now.
Why?
Thiago Silva is available for the game.
Are these rules officially confirmed?
It's confirmed. They dropped the South American Football Federation dropped their 5-game ban.
Do you think he was only being arrested to play against Zenit?
No, I think because if you played one of those players that was going to be suspended or was suspended, you get a 3-0 loss. Yeah, you forfeit the game with a 3-0 loss.
Exactly.
So that's why he wasn't going to play. And look, we had the depth to where we were okay with that, right? We had players we could put in those positions. But if Thiago's available, with Reece James being suspended, you can play Thiago. You can put Andreas Christensen at right center back and move Aspie to right wing back.
Yeah. Oh, Edward. Oh, no. He deserves to be booted out of the club first, Werner Pulisic. Oh, no.
Oh, that stink, man. Get that agenda off this place, man. Sponsors
Should I answer that question?
What do you say, Kazilla?
Should I answer that question, bro?
Answer it.
Who deserves to be... I don't think either one of them deserve to be booted out. If you're asking who will go first, that is an excellent question. I think it's 50-50, to be fair.
50-50, okay? Kazilla?
No way. We need to keep Pulisic at all costs. Werner can go, man.
Whoa. Ladus?
What? I would keep both.
No, you have to kick one.
Giselle. Sell Pulisic.
Oh, okay. Clara?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're not going to use players that are injury prone. Unfortunately, Pulisic is too heavy of an injury prone. So, yeah, I feel like Pulisic could be the third one to be put out first.
Edward, I'm surprised you didn't put Cho in there. I'm really surprised.
Yeah,
he's leaving before both of them. So
Sorry?
He's leaving before both of them.
Edward is a Cho stan, that's why.
No, he doesn't like Cho. He doesn't like Cho. That's all.
No, he just likes to poke the bear. That's what Edward likes to do.
No, I wouldn't even sell Cho. We need a right wing back. I wouldn't sell Cho.
Yeah. His academy player as well. He's youth. He's special. He's talented. He's 180,000 a week. He's going to be world class. He's one of the best players at Chelsea, up and coming. And Hudson-Odoi.
He's not one of our best players.
He is one of our best players. What do you mean?
He's not.
That is racist, bro. How can you not say he's one of the best players?
You're talking about Sadiq. You're talking about on potential for the future, maybe. But right now, he is not one of our best players.
Have you seen him on the left wing, bro, when he plays there?
All minute 50?
Have I seen him play on the wing before? Yes. But
And you
the
don't
fact
think
is, if he was one of our best players, he would be starting in our forward line, and he's not. So regardless of all the talent that he has, his application is not there.
You got
on a consistent basis for one.
Who are you talking about? Sorry?
You got to be
Callum.
Talking about
Callum
Werner.
is one of our best players right now, and you don't think?
No, he's not. He's not.
Are you serious?
Nah, he has the potential to be, but
No,
right now
but
he's just very inconsistent.
No, but again, he's not. Because he's not starting.
Let me ask Nippon.
What's up?
Isn't Callum Hudson-Odoi one of our best players? Huh?
Enough with the look. I don't want to say anything about Callum Hudson-Odoi in front of a man who hates every fibre of his being.
Who?
You hate? You have nothing nice to say about Callum.
But that's not about Callum. That's about the show stands. Has nothing to do with Callum.
And I'm not.
I'm not that guy. I'm not going to slate you for your opinion. You're a human being. You have a right.
Honestly,
okay.
Tuchel said he has a place in his team, so I'm trusting Thomas for this one.
Well, as I was saying with Callum, yeah, he's not one of. Again, people.
I was trolling.
Your talent and potential does not match what you're doing right now. Right now, he's not one of our best players.
I was trolling, bro. I was joking.
Yeah, I know, but there are people who actually believe that are watching. He's not one of our best players.
Yeah, there actually are. And
the same way. And the thing is, I wouldn't even put Havertz up there with one of our best players right now.
Really?
Because again, listen to what I'm saying.
Who would you put in terms of Havertz then, Lajimus?
Listen to what I'm saying. I know Havertz's talent and potential. Talking about as of right now, so since Tuchel's come up until now, our most important players or our best players are Kante, Jorginho, Christensen, Rudiger, Aspie, and Mendy. Because our forward line has still been inconsistent. So I can't put Havertz up there right now yet. I'm not putting Mount up there.
What about Alonso?
Mount is important, man.
No, again, I get it. He is. I'm talking about our most important players from what I view. Because for me, I can take Mount out and put one of our other forwards in, and we can play a different way, and we'd be, fine. But Jorginho's important. You take Jorginho out, we don't have another midfielder that replaces him to what he does.
If you take Mount out of the team, it makes the team more rigid, less flexible.
If we make what?
If you take Mount out of the team, it makes the team more rigid and less flexible.
Not necessarily, no. And also, I guess it depends on opposition, but not necessarily, no.
So ideally, who do you take out from Mount?
Against low block teams.
Who do you swap?
Against low block teams, I want to try out Ziyech. I don't want to try out Werner, Pulisic, and even Callum. Because against low blocks, we need more creativity to break them down, which Mount just doesn't have on a consistent basis.
So
Cho is this amazing creator, then against lesser teams, I expect Cho to be playing instead of Mount.
So are you saying Mount and Ziyech against low block?
No. He's saying no Mount against low blocks.
So who's going to play then? Ziyech and who?
It'd be Lukaku, Havertz, and one of Werner or Pulisic, Ziyech or Shaw.
You can't play Werner against a low block like that.
Okay, fine. Then take out Werner then. Like I said, Shaw, Ziyech, Pulisic, one of the three.
I'm cool with that.
Because we need creativity against low blocks.
Kazilla doesn't like Werner, man.
Werner, bro, come on, man. We need to cut the crap in this fan base, man. We need to be honest with ourselves. When everyone talks about Timo Werner, they talk about dummy runs and pressing.
What do they talk about? What do they say when they talk about Mount, please, Kazilla?
Mount, it's different because Mount is naturally an 8. So tactically, when Mount drops in the midfield, it helps us a lot. But with Werner, his main what we bought him for. I didn't even know why we bought him.
Werner is technically
why did we buy Werner?
Mount is technically an 8. You're right, so he shouldn't be playing part of our forward line against lesser teams. Werner is technically an inside forward. So why are people treating him as a striker or treating him as a left winger?
No, so why did we buy him if he's an inside forward? Why did we buy him initially?
Because he's a striker.
We bought him to build towards something and developing our team.
But surely the board knew what Lampard was gonna play in that season.
The players we brought in weren't for Lampard.
We got some feedback in here.
If that's the case, we would have brought in a DM. We would have brought in Declan Rice because he fits what Lampard was trying to do, and he didn't.
Hold on one sec. I think I agree with the feedback.
Listen, big up everyone on the stream right now. Like the video. I think Chelsea will beat Aston Villa. I'm enjoying this little back and forth with everyone. Father isn't even back in Timo Werner, like I always say. It's kind of,
oh my God! Please do not go this argument again, please.
Big up Edward as well. The reason why I didn't add Cho was because he didn't cost us 50 million out of 2 other clothes hangers. This guy.
Yeah, but so what? Because if Cho is of... Because I hear people say Cho is better than Pulisic and stuff. If that's the case, and Pulisic costs like 40, 50 mil, then Cho is 70 mil, 75 mil, which is what Bayern Munich wanted to buy, wouldn't spend to buy him off of us. And if he costs 75 million, then he's flopping right now because he's not starting in our inside forward positions and he's playing wing back when he does play. And even then, he's...
But if Latimus, Bayern Munich want him, surely he's good, no?
Bayern Munich didn't want him.
Bayern Munich bought Musiala, and he's getting substitute appearances, playing in cup games and playing against like lesser sides or whatever, or getting 10, 15 minutes off the bench, which is what Callum is getting right now. So what is the difference?
I think Musiala is better than Callum.
Okay, Musiala is better than Callum, and yet Musiala is still getting those minutes.
Let me ask something. Before he signed this deal with Chelsea, don't you feel his brother has kind of ruined a lot for him, and also the injury has just effed him over? He just had bad luck.
Yeah, but again, it's not just his brother negotiated like wrong for him, but also it's the show stands who expect him to be in the team. Like, again, think logically about how youngsters are supposed to develop. You're not supposed to be at the age of 18, 19, 20 playing week in, week out. Not everyone can, honestly, because it gets to a point where once you're not 28, 29, 30, 31, you're supposed to be in your prime and in your peak. You just fizzle out. Because look at what happened to Wayne Rooney. He broke through when he was 16 years old, one of the best players in the Premier League at 16 years old, and he fizzled out. Michael Owen broke through at 16 years old, one of the best players in the world, won a Ballon d'Or at like 21 or 22, and fizzled out. I don't want the same thing happening with our young players, which is why I'm worried about Mount, because he's playing so many games at such a young age. He needs rest. Let Cho naturally slowly develop. Foden didn't break through last year because he's been in that City squad since Pep came. And I remember pundits every season saying, go out unknown. He sold 2 seasons ago, right? So you know when COVID first hit, 2 seasons ago when the Euros was supposed to happen. So that's 2019-2020 season. I remember on Sky Sports and everything, right? Pundits like, Ian Wright and Paul Merson and stuff like that kept on saying, Gary Neville saying stuff like, Phil Foden has to go out on loan to Crystal Palace to get minutes and get game time because he's so talented and he's better than David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne and everything. Just so he could be in the England squad and go to the Euros for that summer.
No, but who listens to these pundits?
No, hold on, let me finish. No, but Pep didn't allow him to go out on loan. You're meant to stay there, learn the system because you are good enough, but you have to prove it and you have to earn it and wait and bide your time. People saying Shaw's playing out of position at wing back. I don't care. Saka broke through at Arsenal playing as a left back, playing left wing back when he's actually supposed to be an inside forward. Phil Greenwood broke through at Man United, not last season, but the season before that, playing as a right-sided inside forward when he's supposed to be a striker. Marcus Rashford broke through at Man United as a striker. He scored in the Europa League and scored against Liverpool and stuff and Arsenal as a striker, but yeah, he's actually inside forward. He I think went to the World Cup for England as a striker when he's inside forward. So I don't care if you're out of position, earn it.
There's two things you can say to that though. I think the first point I'm going to mention is we can all agree on Callum should have went on loan. Either last season or the season before that, he should have went. Obviously, Bradley Hudson-Odoi, his brother, got him a contract. I'm not going to hate on another man getting a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's not my part. I'm not going to hate on another man getting his money. That's cool. But he should have went out on loan. That's the thing. He should have went out on loan. And two, I just feel like the recruitment, man. The recruitment that we've overcompensated in places that we generally didn't need. I feel like Werner playing is going to hinder the development of guys like Pulisic. Cho now, Ziyech can't even get any game time, and he's in the prime of his career. Mount's being shifted out to the left. It's just we've got so many players to fit in this one team. I think it's either a systematic issue or it's a scouting issue because we've either bought too many players or Tuchel needs a way to get all of these guys in.
No, not really.
What do you mean?
We in reality we don't have too many players. We have Pulisic and Cho, who are two wingers, so we only have two wingers. Ziyech is a 10 who likes to drift out on the right hand side, but he's a number 10 creator. You've got Havertz, who's a 10 false 9, whatever. Mount, who's a number 8. Werner, who's an inside forward. So
my point is, mostly every team, big 6 teams in the Premier League, they have a clear starting 11, and they can see the progression for the youngsters, how they get into the team and how they progress. We can't see that for Callum because there's so many guys flooded into his position that usually don't play there.
But you can, or at least I can.
Explain.
Bide your time and learn. In 2 years, about 2 years, maybe 3 years, Ziyech for one will be gone. Who knows? End of next season or end of this season, we might not even be playing with a 5 at the back. We might be playing with wingers, which means Callum gets in and starts. Like for me, I think Callum can play in over Mason Mount, and earn a place over Mount, or he can even earn one over Havertz if he tries.
Not Werner.
Werner doesn't start anyway. Talking about starting positions.
Yeah.
Just quickly, guys, we've got a donation here again from Edward. Would you guys swap Pulisic or Werner for potential Sané swap deal? To me, it's a no-brainer. Sané isn't a City reject, by the way. He forced himself out. I would.
What, both or any? Either.
I'm not gonna say who.
I know who you're gonna say.
Absolutely not.
Go on, Justice.
Here's the thing.
You would say Pulisic.
That's your opinion. Farah, who would I say?
I said Pulisic.
No, who would I say?
You would say Werner, but here's the thing.
No, he wouldn't. He'd say Pulisic.
Here's the thing. I've loved Sané since he came to Man City. I love him as a player. I wanted him to come to Chelsea when Bayern Munich bought him. But the thing is, I don't know if it's the injury or whatever, but he's dipped at Bayern Munich. I've spoken with some fans. He's not really playing that well and impressing. And if that was him doing that here, what Pulisic is apparently doing with all these injuries, what Callum's apparently doing, we're not performing and earning a spot, then we'd be complaining that we should sell him. But because he's at another club and we can see his talent, we want to bring him here. Why? Again, I love Sané, so if we were to get him, I would not complain. But I don't think we necessarily need him.
You didn't trade him for any of them?
By the way,
no, I would, but again, I'm only telling you.
Who would he trade for? Who would he trade for?
Mount.
No, Mount is over in the description, bro. They asked
Mount's in the description.
I know what Mount brings, but there's so many better. There are better at attacking players in the forward positions than Mount, and in terms of what he does, that pressing stuff and whatever, Saul can do that as well.
Yeah,
look. You know what? I'm going to shock everyone. I'm going to say Pulisic, so we don't have to have conversations anymore.
What?
Justice, how could you, man?
How could you?
How could you?
Just because I don't want to have these conversations anymore. Because, it's to the point that it's stupid. Because you're talking, in those two players, you're talking about the last two top assist leaders for the club. Werner last year and Pulisic the year before. So if you're looking to move players on, you would move Ziyech on, you would move Callum on, you would move even Mount on before you would get rid of people who have actually contributed to goal contributions. And with our offense, that means something because it's not like we've been lighting the world of fire on offense. Our defense has been carrying us. So for me,
sorry.
Go ahead.
If you were wondering what I was saying, I was actually recording my video for my YouTube channel.
I don't think we were.
Yeah, we will concentrate on the series.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I understand. I understand your point. Just is not getting rid of any of them for Sané, but I feel like if you're comparing Werner and Mount, I think we can all agree that that Mount had a better year than Werner last year, and these are the two guys that
agree with that.
You don't agree?
Why?
No.
Why?
Well,
Why?
I thought it was consensus.
I don't. Well, the only debatable thing people can say is that if you're talking about in terms of goals and assists, because again, Mount does play a part of our forward line. Even with Lampard, he was playing a part of our forward line. In terms of goals and assists, Werner is clear.
But he always does it.
However,
Werner missed 21 big chances last year.
Again, I don't care because his assists, his goal contributions tell me that he's clear. So I don't care about how many chances he's missed. The same way Mount has all these creative stats, but his goals and assists tell me Werner is still clear.
So you're just basing them off of goals and assists only.
Yes, because you need goals and assists to score and win games.
That's such a bad take.
However, I am trying to defend Mount here. However, Mount did get an assist in their Champions League final. He scored against Real Madrid's second leg. Scored against Porto. He didn't get a contribution against Atletico Madrid, but he scored against Liverpool in the league as well. That's him turning up in big games, and people remember you turning up in big games. That's why Mount would edge it over Werner, yes.
Let me say something quickly. In terms of Mount, two things. I'm not Mount's fan or whatever, but I think he created the most chances for Chelsea player. Hang on, Justice. Hang on. And I feel like consistently throughout all our forwards, like wingers and all that, he's the only one that performed under Lampard and Tuchel.
You can't compare both of them. That's why you can't compare both of their seasons. One player was a flop. The other player was a breakthrough player and got our player of the year.
Player of the year means absolutely nothing. That's a popularity contest.
That
has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. I'm sorry. It's a popularity contest.
I disagree.
Well, that's fine. I'm telling you my opinion. My opinion is player of the year was wrong for the last 2 years.
In your opinion, yeah.
In my opinion, Kovacic wasn't player of the year. Sorry.
Who was?
It was Cesar Azpilicueta. He played 3 different positions for us that season. So to me, he was more important than Kovacic doing.
What, Lampard season? Aspilicueta.
Yeah,
he played 3 different positions.
I don't know about that.
For me, I'm sorry. Tell me another player who played 3 different positions for us.
I'm not sure anyone did, but if we're talking about players,
Mount plays the DM. Mount plays the DM against Brighton.
Bro, Mount
we're talking about Lampard season, bro. Lampard, like
Season
season before.
Left wing in Champions League. You play left wing in Champions League. Number 10 or 8.
He played right wing.
Yeah, 10 and 8. That's facts. He played right wing as well.
Yeah, but the winger is the same position.
But even
he was everywhere, bro. Even injured.
For me,
he's playing.
For me, Lampard's first season was between. Wait, sorry, Justice. Were you talking about Lampard's first season or Lampard's second season? That's first season. Okay, for me, it was between Kovacic and Pulisic. Those were my 2 guys going in for the player.
Pulisic.
Yeah.
Well, he got us top 4. He helped us get top 4 more than Kovacic did.
You need to sleep, man. You man, go sleep, man. Seriously. I said Pulisic.
Pulisic, bro. Come on, man.
The guy even lost 4 games, man.
Bro.
Again, he did get more assists than anybody else on the team. He was instrumental in the post-lockdown run with Olivier Giroud. Those 2 were balling out. Everybody else was kind of lagging in the back. So in terms of getting us top 4, that's the argument I always have with Chelsea fans is I can point to what Pulisic has actually done for the club. You cannot point to anything that Cho has done to advance the cause of the club. I can bring up several moments. So wait for this guy, and he will come good. You'll see the post-lockdown Pulisic again. You will see it.
Is anyone clipping this?
You can clip it up.
It's not even post-lockdown Pulisic. That's his actual ability and form.
Yeah.
It's not like a purple patch.
Don't you not think he's lost a yard in pace on the ball?
Dick, speak close to the mic. What do you say?
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you fine. You're just.
Do you think he's lost a yard in pace?
No, I'm telling. They've told him not to go full speed.
I don't know, man.
Who told you this? Where'd you get this one?
Because I know how fast he is.
What if he's lost it? Because Callum's lost it. Callum's not the same guy.
Well, Callum's had an Achilles injury. Pulisic has not had an Achilles injury.
Pulisic has a number of injuries.
He's had 2.
Pulisic has knees injury, though.
He's not had a knee injury. I don't understand what people... If you're going to say something, at least say a fact.
He has had more than 2 injuries.
He's had 2 injuries.
More.
No.
Hamstring.
No. He's had a hamstring and his adductor.
He has had minor ones as well.
Those are still hamstring injuries. It's from the same injury. Everybody thinks when you have an injury and you come back, it's totally 100% good and you're never going to have any problems with it. That's not how injuries work. And if you have an injury, it takes a year for that injury to get back to 100%. A year. So if you come back before that year, you're going to have minor injuries.
Yeah, but even if you're not 100%,
but there's a difference between being 100% healed and being deemed 100% ready to go. There's a difference.
Okay, just as one thing. When players get injured and they come back, I have not seen anyone like Pulisic that gets minor injuries again and goes off because he's not going to.
Sure. I can answer that. N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante was Lampard's first season mainly.
No, and also last season as well. You know why I can answer that? Because, and this is backing up what Jester was saying, when a player gets injured and essentially they're rushed back and not allowed to naturally heal, they're not fully fit, so they're going to pick up that same injury or that same knock again. Remember when Tuchel came in, Kante wasn't starting for about a month. He was slowly coming off the bench here and there and getting minutes, building up your match fitness. That's essentially the same thing that's been happening with Pulisic. Lampard also didn't do that with Pulisic either. When he was doing in.
Pulisic doesn't feature as much as Kante.
He did under Lampard.
No, he didn't, man. I remember the hat-trick time, man.
No, he did.
The first half of last year, when Pulisic was fit, he played every game. It is what it is. He came back before he should have, because we were light on the wings. Because remember, Ziyech had an injury in preseason, so he was out, and that's why Timo was playing on the left wing.
Hello, everyone. It is I,
or Matt was playing on the left wing.
Nipin Sharma, and welcome back to another video.
Hey, dude.
Now, this is going to be my predictions.
Mute your mic. This guy.
Wait, why is he on the stream doing this stuff?
I like, man. It's calm. But listen, you lot, listen. Everyone tuned in, like the video. Late night stream, 2:40 a.m. We got another donation from Edward. Cho slowed up because of Achilles injury. Pulisic slowed up because he's load managing and waiting for Game 7 of the playoffs.
Yeah. Plus, at least with Pulisic, yeah, in big games for us, he's turned up in
Man City.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys better than playoff Pulisic.
Man City, Real Madrid second leg. He helped again. I don't view top four, just getting top four, as an achievement. But for everyone who wants to praise Lampard for getting us top four, Pulisic contributed to us getting us top four. I was our most important player.
I was
one of those fans that said that.
Exactly. I don't view top four. I don't give that to Lampard as an achievement. I expected Lampard.
No, Lampard season. First Lampard season.
No, but I expected Lampard to get top four. So I don't give that to him as an achievement. But people who want to give it to Lampard as an achievement, you have to give it to Pulisic since he got us to top four.
Let's have it. So
Pulisic is someone who turns up when, and he comes up clutch when needed. He does it for America quite frequently. Or am I wrong, Kester?
No, he won a cup with this summer with an amazing penalty. He didn't Jorginho it. He put it top bins.
Let me ask a question to the panel, because I feel like there's a lot of not babying, but overprotection of players in our fan base. I just want to ask, right? If Werner has the same season that he had the season prior, are we going to be talking about him going, or Werner out, or because we're not talking about the bullshit back in the players, the PR and all of that. We're talking straight, as Chelsea fans right now. The hardcore, the what do you call it? The real chats that you're supposed to have. Are we going to talk about Werner leaving the club if he has the same season that he had last season? Or are we going to start doing the baby thing and all of this and all of that?
Wait, hold on. When you say the same season as last season, what do you mean? Do you mean when he gets 27 goal contributions?
So what? You're trying to tell me that Werner had a good season last year?
I think Werner had a good season for your first season in the Premier League.
Yeah,
because here's the thing. I watched him in the Bundesliga. I watched him at Leipzig. I know what Werner's about. Also, I know when you come into this league for the first time, you're going to need time to settle. So for me, my personal expectations of him, he was fine. He got 27 goal contributions, which is more than what I expected.
And he missed 21 big chances.
Here's the thing, but he got 27 goal contributions.
21 big chances missed. I've never heard that. That's the biggest. That's the record.
He got 27 goal contributions.
Bro, 21 big chances is the biggest record ever.
But he got 27 goal contributions.
How many games did he play? Because I'm pretty sure last season, Mount and him were tied for the most games, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so what?
So if he's playing every game,
yes.
If you see the amount of goals that he got and the expected goals that he was supposed to get, if you saw the disparity between that, and you have the nerve to tell me that he had a good season, I don't know. I think
he had a good season. That's the thing. You're not listening. You're just reacting. For your first season in the Premier League, because I knew what to expect from him. I don't.
No, but you're missing a whole question to begin with.
No, I'm not. Let me finish. Yes, I don't put massive expectation for someone's first season in the Premier League. I know it's going to take time to adapt. But to get 27 goal contributions, to me, that's massive because it's more than what I expected from him. So for me, my personal expectations, yes, it's a good first season.
Well,
but you're jumping around my question.
Obviously, he needs to improve from that. Obviously. But no, that is the answer.
My whole question was, if he has the same season as he had last year, are we going to talk about Werner leaving this club? You're not answering the question.
But I didn't know. But again, I just told you. No, but again, I just told you he needs to improve from that this season. I just told you he needs to improve from that. Yes, obviously.
Okay, fine.
27 goal contributions. I'm extremely happy with because it's more than what Mane got, more than Aubameyang, more than Serge Gnabry, more than these world-class players.
These guys have proven it, though.
What?
They've proven it. Mane's proven it. Aubameyang's proven it.
Okay.
Werner hasn't. And this is a bad season.
Werner has proved it because I've watched him in the Bundesliga. I've watched him at Leipzig, so he has proven it.
All right, man. Cool. Whoever floats your boat for that.
Okay, well, I know what he's about, so to me, he has proven it. If you haven't watched him there, then yes, you're going to be skeptical.
No, we've all seen Werner. We all know he's a liability in possession. We know we can't beat a man 1v1.
No,
he brings the team down sometimes. We know what he's about. He misses big chances. He's a confidence player.
You've seen him at Chelsea. You've seen him at Chelsea. I've seen him previously at Leipzig.
We all have seen him at Leipzig.
You watched him at Leipzig.
All of us have, bro.
Okay, cool. And you still don't know what he's about then?
No, we do know. He works best in a high line. That's why the Bundesliga is tailor-made for him. That's why, for me, if Bayern come knocking, we're gonna have conversations. It's not like no, Werner can't go. It's his talents are tailor-made for a different league and a different system. For me personally, if I can finish, if we can get money for him and then invest in a better player, that's cool.
Yeah, well, obviously, but again, the same goes for all of our players because no one's untouchable.
No, exactly. Sadiq knows that. But for me,
he's the only guy that said that. Yeah, he's the only guy that said that.
There's players in my team. There's players in this team. If they got the same chances that Werner's got, you know what's going to happen.
We know what would happen. Would they perform better or perform worse?
They perform better, 100%.
Which players are you talking about?
All of our players in the front line. Pulisic, Ziyech, all of these guys for me, bro. Werner, bro, listen. I've never seen the fan base talk about a guy who can provide dummy runs and pressing as much as Werner. And he's so protected our fan base. You can't say one bad thing about Werner.
People protect people. No, that's not true. People protect Mount. We can't say one bad thing about Mount. All these you're talking about pressing and dummy runs and stuff. That's the same hyperbole and in jargon that people use for Mount.
Bro, no, because Mount got player of the season last year, bro. He broke.
Yes, and yet his his outputs, goals and assists, are still worse than Werner's.
GNA. This is what it comes back.
Yes,
to.
You play as part of our attack. You play as part of our attack, and when you're starting,
it's like a reading football from the statue.
When you can I finish? When you're playing as part of our attack, and you said what Mount and Werner have played the most games roughly. If that's the case, then I also expect Mount's goal output to be high as well.
Yeah, but Latimus, listen, Mount has created the most chances for Chelsea, but they've not been put away. They've not been put away.
Then how are Werner's ones being put away?
What do you mean?
Werner has 27 goal contributions. So how are Werner's ones being put away?
He's missed sitters from being set up.
No. Sadiq. Goal contributions. I'm not just talking about him scoring. I'm talking about the assists. The assists are the majority of part of the 27 goal contributions. Yes. So how's Werner getting the assists? Mount isn't. That's my point.
Because we didn't bring him in for assists, and there were chances where he was scared to shoot, and he gave a tackling for Mount.
No, but again, it's not Sadiq. Whatever we brought him in, whatever. If Werner is so bad, then fine. Then why does he have more goal contributions than Mount? Is my question.
Because that's what he's in the team for. That's what he's not. Mount has other duties in the team.
Okay, but what is Mount in the team?
Mount plays. Mount has other duties. Mount has other duties in the team when we're playing bigger games. I'm talking about the lesser sides, especially. Particularly the lesser sides.
No, but it still provides Tuchel flexibility.
Again, what is Mount in the team for?
Yeah, there you go.
Mount is in the team for two reasons. Mount gives you the attacking work and the defensive work, which the other wingers.
That's not telling me anything.
What do you mean?
That doesn't tell me anything. That's too general. What is he in the team to do? What is his position on the field?
He's in the team to cut back, track back like Willian did for Mourinho, yeah, and do the attacking phase.
Okay, what position does he play under Tuchel?
Tuchel plays him in the left forward system.
Left
position, sorry, yeah.
What is a forward supposed to do?
Help with the offensive phase.
So he's supposed to score and assist.
Not in particular, but help with the offensive phase. I don't want to narrow it to just goals and assists because football's more than that. But helping the offensive phase, 100%.
That's how you judge. You stack your forwards up, isn't it? That's why everybody loves Lewandowski. That's why everybody loves Ronaldo. Not because of everything else they do. It's because they put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, but
so some people, but not most players, not most.
Just as Mount has been instructed, to track back and do the defensive duty that the others don't do.
What others are you talking about?
Wait, can I say this then?
I'm talking about Pulisic.
Can I say this then? Wait, can I say this then? Does everyone here then, are we on a consensus that we all love Willian? Because he was told to track back and do all this defensive work.
Yes,
yeah, I know, but here's the thing. Everyone or the majority of Chelsea fans I speak to, they hate Willian because he wasn't getting goals and assists.
Yes. I never hated Willian.
Yes,
I never loved William, but I never hated him.
Again, I love William, but again, Chelsea fans will hate on him because he wasn't getting goals and assists.
Yes, that is correct. But he did the dirty work. That's why he got respect.
You need him.
No. But again, they hated on. They knew he did the defensive work, but they still hated on him because he wasn't getting the goals and assists.
Because he was in an attacking position where goals and assists are what you're measured on.
Exactly, and I will never slate Willian. By the way, I love him. I will always defend him. But my point is, if people are saying to me, Willian wasn't that good for us and stuff, that he's not getting the goals and assists, all he does is just track back and stuff like that.
Okay,
but I feel like
I hear you. But Mount has created most chances for Chelsea and they've not been put away. So why is it his fault?
But why?
It comes back to Werner. Everything comes back to
Sadiq. Why is Werner's being put away?
What do you mean?
He has 27 goal contributions, the majority of which are assists.
No,
we put them away. That's my point.
And we put them away. We set up Werner. He doesn't put it away. That's different.
So you're saying all of his big chances created were to Werner?
No,
majority,
not all.
Sadiq, can you bring up, or can anyone bring up then Mount's? Mount's, I don't know what it's called, a chance creation or whatever. Is there a way we can bring up as to what player he's creating them to?
I'm going to try and bring up now.
As to which particular player he's creating them to.
This is what it comes back to. I feel like Mount is getting a lot of stick in the team because we didn't have a striker to put in the goals into the back of the net.
Look, how's Mount getting stick? He's the most praised player for doing nothing.
I think Werner
talking about within us. I think
Werner got sick because our forwards underperformed last year.
So wait. So you can't accredit that mostly to Werner being the striker or being the left forward, being the most attacking player we have in that system.
I credit what to what?
One thing. End of last season, June, Mason Mount was nominated for Player of the Month for June. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stat came up. Hang on. Stat came up saying he created the second most chances, 87 in the Premier League. Okay. Where is that conversion?
Okay, Sadiq, let me ask you, he was second in the league.
Second in the league. Hang on, I'll show you.
Who was Fernandes? What was the other? Who were in the top four or the top five? So what are the other four? Who are the other four?
I think Fernandes in there somewhere.
I think KDB.
Fernandes, KDB. And the reason why I asked that is, let me ask you, where are they amongst assists? Because Man United fans will tell me Bruno Fernandes is not, that creative. Like, he's not the holy grail of creation.
Bruno Fernandes might be the architect that sets it up, like Iniesta, who didn't get the numbers.
But Bruno Fernandes is not the holy grail of creation. So who's number one? I'm assuming it's KDB.
Double check now. Give me a second.
KDB, all of these guys.
I think Kane had the most assists in the league. Kane had the most assists.
Yeah, Kane, all of these guys.
But Mason Mount's still up there, which means where's the chance?
Yeah, but again, he's up. You're saying he's up there with chance creation. Where does everyone else rank amongst assists in the league then? Because that's where it counts. If I only create 5 chances per game and you're creating 10 chances per game, but yet 4 of my chances I created lead to goals and only 2 of your chances lead to goals, who's the better player?
I feel like a perfect stat to get up is not actual assists but expected assists. That would be If we could look at Mount's expected assists.
Oh, XG. I don't do XG.
XA, sorry.
I don't do XA
What about big chances created?
Yeah,
I don't even know what that means.
What exactly
Bruno's on top. Bruno's on top.
Bruno's on top, then De Bruyne, then Trent, Grealish, Kane, Son, then Mount.
But
on what?
It comes down to systems at the end of the
Big
day.
chances created.
Okay. Now let me ask. How many assists do those players have in comparison to their big chances created?
Yeah, that's something I need. They didn't give a brain up for that shit.
Harry Kane has the most assists last season.
No, but
Bruno
what it comes down is the systems. I feel like
Bruno and KDB.
I feel like you guys' point, Jester and Adamus, I feel like your points are completely fair, just when you guys are talking about players like Mount have to do more in the offensive phase. But I feel like football's grown more than that. I feel like there's players in teams, like I'm talking about Champions League and Premier League winning teams. Players like Firmino, who don't get a lot of goals, but they're vital to that system. I feel like it's the same for Mount. And you guys, your criticism for Mount is fair. I agree, but I disagree with it because Mount's role.
Fair, I agree. I disagree.
What do you mean?
You just say your criticism is
fair. No, it's fair. It's fair. I can understand where you're coming from.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, but in my opinion, I feel like if Werner scored a lot more than he did,
the numbers would be higher for everyone.
Yeah, but again, here's the thing. But no, here's the thing. If all our forwards didn't underperform last year, then the expectancy on Mount not to have it be getting goals and assists and stuff, and they wouldn't necessarily be there. But the fact of people did underperform, and he again was supposed to be our best player, I expect him to then be getting goals and assists. Or about many assists, I guess.
Werner scored penalties as well, by the way.
How many penalties did Werner take?
Let's find out.
He didn't take very many.
I think it took maybe 2 or 3.
Still a big amount for goals.
And again, my thing isn't that Werner had a phenomenal world-class season, and this is not me hating on Mason Mount. This is my thing of everyone in our forward line has to improve, because us just buying Lukaku.
How many goals did he score?
Me personally, I don't think us buying just Lukaku fixes everything, because I still see a problem with our final ball play. Our final pass, I still see a problem with that. It's not just a Lukaku thing.
No, I agree 100%. I agree.
I agree with that.
And again, for me, it's not just a thing of Mason Mount. I think Havertz needs to really kick on, because I know the talent is clearly there. Havertz really needs to kick on. Pulisic, I hate the fact that he's getting injuries or he's out or whatever, because I know how talented he is. I know Cho is talented. I don't rate him as highly as everyone else does, but I know Cho is talented. He needs to force his way into this team, because he should be starting in this team by now, and he's not, and that's a him problem, not a Tuchel problem. Who else did I not mention? Werner, I know he's going to kick on. Ziyech, I don't rate highly, but I know what he does, what he brings to the team. I expect him to kind of kick on and get into this team as well.
All right, Ladimus, listen. How many goals did Werner score?
In the Premier overall?
Overall, how many goals did he
12.
12.
I think it was 12 and 15.
Okay, listen to this. 3 penalties, and I think 6 goals in the league. Okay? Are you guys telling me that's okay?
21 big chances missed in League 2.
Forget big chances. Just tell me, is that good enough?
I'm telling you, but for your first season in the Premier League, when I know that most people coming into the Prem struggle in their first season, yes, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's not perfect and it's not ideal. But Sadiq, it is understandable because it's your first season in the Premier League. It's understandable.
So what about Tammy's first season?
Yeah,
how's that?
First season where?
His first season for us.
His first season for Chelsea.
Yeah.
How good was that?
And for me, how many did he get?
I think he got 15 non-penalty goals in the league.
Yeah, as our main striker, and he also went on a goal drought for months. His all-round play as a striker is, average. And for me, my thing is he's not a world-class striker, and he's not going to be able to lead us to a Premier League title. But I did want to keep him to stay in the squad, playing cup games, and to learn and grow and develop.
I just feel like for Werner, we're just pushing the goalpost. I think we need to
No, we're not, because Tammy's a striker.
Listen, Adams, one thing. Costa came in and done bits. Okay? Werner scored goals in Bundesliga. This guy was killing in Champions League. I get the first season thing. But he did not I get he goal contributed a lot, but there's too many misses, bro. And
no, but Sadiq, here's the thing: people focus on the misses, and I know I get it. No, but Sadiq, no. Here's the thing: the embarrassing miss compilation is embarrassing, fine, but the misses, they're on par roughly with what Salah and Aubameyang and stuff like that are getting, because they miss big chances as well.
But even though they miss, they score goals. Even though they miss.
But Sadiq. Okay, not Arsenal this season and last season, but the way Arsenal were before, and when Aubameyang was at Dortmund, they created a plethora of chances. So even though Aubameyang was missing, he was still scoring. Liverpool create a plethora of chances. So even though Salah's missing, he's still going to end up scoring. We don't, and they create clinical chances as well. We don't create a plethora of clinical chances. Why do you think I say we have a problem with our final ball? What? Yes, but we don't. I said clinical chances, because even though we're second behind City, we still have a problem with our final ball.
Listen, I respect you as someone that's very positive for our players. I totally agree with the support and stuff. All I'm saying is Werner had a decent season. Okay,
yeah, he did.
Were good first season, fair enough. But I think some of those misses are not defendable. Like, you can't defend it. Like,
I haven't. Where did I defend the misses?
You didn't defend the misses, but we're kind of ignoring the 21 big chances.
No, I'm not ignoring them. I just told you that players like, because he's the inside forward, players like Salah and Aubameyang, who are, well, Aubameyang not this season and last, but Aubameyang being a world-class inside forward, Salah being a world-class inside forward, these players also miss chances as well.
Yeah, but
again, they play in teams that create a plethora of chances, and clinical clear-cut chances for them. Yeah, I've watched Salah in so many games where he's scrappy and ugly on the ball and just missing chances. But yet he'll bag a goal and people will forget it because Salah scored a goal and Liverpool won.
It's true.
Aubameyang the same.
But Salah takes his chances. That's the difference.
Yeah.
But they're also great. Yeah, and Salah's in his prime right now. Aubameyang was in his prime. Salah at the same age as Werner right now was not as good as Werner.
But if you're talking about Aubameyang, there's clear disparity between their technical ability, and you can't tell me otherwise. Clear disparity.
No, I don't think Aubameyang's that techie.
You don't think so? Compared to Werner, at least. Because I haven't seen Werner beat a player 1v1. When he does, he just looks shocked.
But again,
low confidence.
But yes, he is low confidence, and it doesn't help Chelsea fans abusing him.
Yeah, but listen. For Leipzig, Werner missed chances, but still put away chances.
Yes, but Sadiq, I watched him at Leipzig. Leipzig, it's not just the plethora of chances created. It's I don't know what the exact word or term is, but it's like clear-cut, proper, actual chances. It's not just chances for the sake of them.
You see that conversion rate?
What?
Conversion rate for Haaland is different, gravy, man.
Werner's conversion rate is...
All right, listen, there's a few super chats I need to get through. If Werner was creating chances for Werner, doesn't make sense there. That goal contribution would be low. Werner was supposed to be the elite gunman, still waiting the gun to be loaded. It's like buying a Ferrari and bragging about the fuel mileage. Listen, Father, you've been a bit quiet. What's your feeling?
No, I'm just hearing what Prime said, because I agree most of the Prime said, honestly. Because Prime was backing me all the way about Timo Werner. I'm just going to carry him.
But again, from what I've said, I'm not saying he's, last season he was like world class or anything. I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes about anything. I'm just telling you the truth about what's been happening. And again, I do expect him to kick on. He should kick on.
Let's see. I hope he does. But I just want everyone to keep. I just want everyone to keep the same energy. If he doesn't, the same energy.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want all of our players to kick on, play for Chelsea. The same way I had major doubts about Christensen for years, and the way he's kicked on since Tuchel's came in and proven me wrong. I want Mount to kick on in terms of his goals and assists and just all-round play and be improving all the time to be a better player. I want all of our players to be improving. That way, Chelsea as a team are improving. We're winning trophies. That way, as a club, we're improving and getting bigger.
Yeah, so I agree.
And if it doesn't work out, then we sell him for a profit because that's what Chelsea do anyway. So
I want to ask this. So since we're setting expectations for players now, what are Mason Mount's expectations?
I'll tell you what his expectations are right now. He's expected to get more goals, more assists. If he doesn't, we have to be on his case. Okay.
What did he get last year? Was it 9 goals, 9 assists, or something?
Yes.
Maybe less. Maybe
9 and 9. I think it's 9 and 9 in all competitions.
Jorginho was our top scorer.
And if the reason last season was because Werner was missing chances and stuff like that, fine. I will concede and accept that. We now have Lukaku. People are saying Mount. Lukaku. We finished all of our chances and everything. Fine. I'll concede that I'm wrong about everything I've just said. That means Mount's goals. Well, maybe not goals per se, but his assists particularly need to double. His assists need to double, so he needs to be in the running for the Golden Boot. Not even win it, but like top 5, top 3 in the Golden Boot.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
100%. And if he's not, then what? What are we going to say? Are we going to protect him and say, "Oh, Lukaku didn't finish these chances," or blame Werner again?
No. We have to call it out as well. I'm saying we have to call it out as well, but it's the same with Werner. Werner has to get called out as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, you have to keep the same energy for every player.
Exactly.
Every player Every player has to be better than they were last year, because offensively we were not that good. So if we don't see any progression from a certain player, then questions need to be asked. And I think we have a board that will ask those questions. Every single player needs to be better offensively that play an offensive position. Reece James has already shown that he's progressing this year. Look, so you can't say that Reece James hasn't.
Alive.
What?
We haven't said that Reece James hasn't kicked on. Alonso's kicked on. So let's start seeing it from those forward lines. I want to see some blowouts this year. I want to see some 5-6-0s, because this team is talented enough to put a hurting on certain teams in this league. And if we don't, then we have to ask the questions, why not? We have enough attacking talent
to
smash teams.
We played Arsenal second game of the season. We went 2-0 off and we coasted through the rest of the game. City beat Arsenal 5-0 without trying. They were barely in first gear.
Yep.
Like, I watched that game. If City even turned it into gear 2, they could have beaten Arsenal 10-0. We just about beat Arsenal 2-0, and we should have beaten them 3-4-5. Like, it's ridiculous. And that's why I'm saying our final ball play is annoying, because it's not the best for an elite level team, and I hope it improves. I want it to improve.
I agree 100%.
Latimus, the thing is, we don't need to beat them 5 or 6-0. We just need to beat them, get the win, get the 3 points.
Yeah, but do you? We've seen title-winning teams in the past. Within the first 5-10 games or so, they give a team a battering, and it strikes fear into the rest of the league. We need to do that quite soon, because City have already done it 5-0 at Arsenal. They'll probably do it again sometime soon. Liverpool are capable of doing that. Man United are capable of doing that, and they probably won't even win the league. For us, it only happens if we have a perfect day. Like what Crystal Palace or something, we beat them 4-0 or something like that,
3-0.
or 3-1. Yeah, 3-0. It only happens if we have a perfect day.
And let me follow up on that. The reason you want to batter teams like that is because that shows that you're being clinical in the final third with your passes and your finishing. Okay, that's two things. And if it becomes a habit of you doing that, then in the games, let's say Liverpool, where in the first half we could have been up 2 or 3 goals. If you then go down to 10 men, you can sit back and defend and pull off a win, not a draw. So that's 2 more points we should have had, but we were not clinical in the final third. So when you do that and you build a habit of being clinical in the final third with your passing and your scoring, it becomes second nature. It becomes muscle memory for those things to happen. You know where a player's going to be. You know the pass to play. And that's what we don't have. Until we have that, we can't call ourselves true title contenders because we dropped 2 points already this season because we were not clinical. Even though we went to 10 men, we should have been up 3-0 before that penalty.
Not even that. When we were 10 men down, we still should have beaten them.
Yeah, we had chances.
And I'm not even talking about Kovacic being through on goal because Kovacic is not clinical. I'm expecting him to miss. Taking away that Kovacic chance, we still could have beaten Arsenal, or not Arsenal. We still could have beaten Liverpool.
If we were clinical.
I feel like. Go on, Steve.
Go on, just quickly. Sorry. I think the last time we saw Chelsea destroying teams was probably Ancelotti. I don't think we are that club that wins games by 4 or 5-0. We are a team that just gets the performance done, get the result in, and that's it. Typical Mourinho, Conte, 1-0, 2-1.
Yeah, that is the Chelsea DNA.
That's us. That's just us. We're not going to change that.
Team.
Yeah, but I'm not saying every week we should batter a team 4-5-0 because City don't do that. I'm saying that there are certain circumstances where you can see in a game, especially early on, that you could beat a team 4-0 without trying. But it's because our final ball messes up. And it messes up all of the time, by the way. So in games when we're just winning 1-0 or 2-0 or 2-1, our final ball is still messing up. And it's going to cost us, and it's going to cost us. And it could end up costing us the title.
It is, but it comes at catch-22. Because I feel like if you want to play the way that Man City play, retain the ball, hold the ball, create chances, everyone's good on the ball. Some people's favorite players are not going to get into the team. My favorite player is N'Golo Kante. I feel like Kovacic is better in possession. Timo Werner. How is he going to fit into a team like that when you're creating
maybe he doesn't, but I don't care about favoritism.
Yeah, that's fair.
I care about Chelsea winning and progressing. I don't care who plays.
That's fair.
Even Hudson-Odoi.
I genuinely don't care who plays. I've said I want Hudson-Odoi to play in the forward line and against Leicester teams because his creativity, I want to see it.
What about Emerson's Sadiq? Emerson.
He's on loan, bro.
Yeah, look, again, if you become more clinical in the final third, you don't have to create 30 chances a game. You can create 10 if you're putting 3 or 4 of them away a game. Then you're clinical in the final third, and then you can sit back and do nothing. Once you get that 3-4 goal cushion or 3-goal cushion, that the thing is, we have lost games because we did not take our chances. We lost them last year, and again we lost 2 points this year already because we weren't clinical in the final third. It's something we need to work on. All of the attacking players that are in this squad. And that means those playing those front 3 positions is who I'm mainly talking about, because there are 3 attacking positions. All the rest of the wing backs and the midfielders are a support. They support, and that's where your assists are supposed to come from. Goal here and there, but the main goal scoring has to come from those 3 players. It's got to kick on. It's got to be better if we want to win the trophies we want to win this year. Club World Cup, I'm not worried about it. There's not very many really good teams in it. But if we want to win Champions League again, if we want to win the Premier League this year, we have to be more clinical. And that's what we need to judge those forwards on, what they're doing in the final third. Not what they're doing running around, pressing and closing players down. It's what they're doing in that final third. So all of them need to improve. And if they don't, questions need to be asked of, do they need to be here? And do they need to be playing in an attacking position?
And again, I watch City games and they're so robotic. And the only reason I'm comparing City is not because our play style. It's just due to the fact of they're the best team in the league and one of the best in Europe. They're so robotic in the way that they play. They can create a plethora of clear-cut chances, and one game they can win at 1-0 because maybe the keeper has a masterclass performance, or the opposition keeper has masterclass performance. The next game they can win probably 3-0. The next game they'll maybe win 5-0 or 2-1 or 3-1 or whatever. But my point is they're still creating those clear-cut plethora of chances. We aren't doing that. And that's the thing that's, frustrating. It's like we go 2-0 or whatever and we'll take our foot off the gas. And if that's the style of play that we're doing, then our that's the tactic that we're going with right now to conserve energy towards the latter end of the season, compete across multiple fronts, then I guess fair enough, that's fine. But I don't think it is, because I see decision making from some people in our final third that is just annoying.
And if you want those younger players to play, if you get up 2-3-0 early, you can bring the younger players on, because you can then down tools and allow them to develop in the team. If you want a Callum to come in and play forward, not wing back, if you want Chalobah to come in and play center back, you can bring those players on once you've established a lead that's insurmountable. So if you're more clinical, there's more chances for those players to come in and play positions you want them to play. If not, they're going to have to scrape the minutes in the games that are left over for them, and that's just the way it's going to be. So that's.
Listen, you man, it's 3:15. I don't know how much energy you lot have left. It's about time and quick.
It's not 3:15 here. Sunny, see? Look, it's always sunny at Chelsea.
Bro, sunrise in a few hours though. We can go till sunrise.
We will see who finish up with the league at the end of the season, Chelsea or Team City. I said Chelsea will win the league.
Why would he say that?
I don't get why. Well, because I'm talking about City and how great they are. I do think City are great, but again, like I said last season, back in when they were top by like January, February, I said, and people were saying they're winning quadruple. I said last season, the City team is not that great. There are major weaknesses that can be exploited, and it was proven because we beat them three times in a row without really even trying to. Yeah. I know City can be exploited, but I also know that they're a machine, that they can go into a run of form like that and win 18 games in a row.
Yeah, I don't
know if we're this machine yet. Maybe we still need another year to click fully. And if that's the case, which I'm fine with waiting another year, will our fans have the same mentality? Or are they going to turn on Tuchel or turn on these players straight away? Because I know what Chelsea fans are like.
Yeah, that's fair. It is, again, we're talking about all our players in the forward line need to kick on now. We need to see some, we know the talent's there. Everybody says that all the talent in the world is there. We need to see it translate into balls being put in the back of the net. And you need to contribute that with goals and assists from that forward line. So that's every single player on our team, including the ones that just signed. You want to make sure that Lukaku equals his season at Inter last year. If we're creating all these good chances, then he should be getting at least 24 goals in the league.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, people are saying Lukaku has to come in and get top goal scorer and stuff. No, not necessarily. The reason why I'm not like Werner and stuff in the big chances or whatever, I'm not as mad because we ended up finishing the season strong and we won the Champions League. The reason why I'm not so mad about Havertz being so inconsistent last season, the reason why I'm not mad about Mason Mount with the goals and assisting last season, I'm not mad about a lot of things from Chelsea last season because we ended off the season strong and we won the Champions League. But the same stuff that happened last season from our players cannot happen this season. Yeah. Because we're not going to win the Champions League and we won't win the league, and Tuchel will get sacked and we'll have to start all over again. Then some of your favorite players you guys have grown to love in this team won't be playing because we'll have a different manager. We'll have probably like Allegri or Conte or something, or Poch, and we'll start from scratch.
Yeah, just quickly, Kazilla needs to go. Kazilla, thanks for coming on, man.
Take care, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to WorldWideChels. Big up the panel. Big up you guys.
Oh, you can't come on tomorrow, can you?
Yeah, I
can't. The game.
I got you covered for the game, cause
thanks, bro.
I'll do double duty.
Take care, guys.
Can you come on the game or not?
I can't go, bro. I can't go. I'm working tomorrow, man.
Cool.
Justin's got it covered, man.
I got him covered. I'll do double duty.
Hey. I love him.
Sorry.
Can we just check on Nippon quickly?
He's still talking to himself.
He's probably Skyping with someone.
No, he's doing his video.
He's doing his video. Guys, 100 likes on Nippon, please. Please. I can't lie, it was a good debate still. I don't know what else we can talk about. I think
No,
I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Genuinely enjoyed it.
There was nobody calling anybody names. That's always good. You know, you can have a healthy debate and disagree, but you can keep it civil as well.
Oh yeah, calling names. Speaking of which, gesture, you don't have the minerals. Just thought I'd say that.
I know. I'm old. You know, when you get old, your minerals go away. They dry up.
Johnny's older than you, though.
Really? You think so?
Just as I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't watch what happened. What happened earlier? Just tell me, please. Summarize it.
No, it just Johnny comes on and he does this thing that we were not having Mount in the starting lineup because we all said Mount needs a rest. He's playing too much.
Okay.
Right? That's not like off the wall.
Okay.
And of course he comes in. No, you have to play Mount in the most important games. We want to win this league. Mount does all this stuff, and we're not the same team if Mount's not playing. And so to me, that's just saying if Mount doesn't play, we're not a good team. So because all of our other players are crap. That's what that translates to me. And so you're slating everybody on that team who has won multiple titles in different leagues, multiple, for their countries and everything else. But it's only good if Mason Mount plays.
So what did you say?
No, I just want to add in that it's utter rubbish to think that one player that is not in his prime is so needed in this club. He's in this team. He is not. We don't play with an 8. That is his best position. And N'Golo Kante does everything Mason Mount does, but better. Kai Havertz can do it. I've seen him do it. I've seen him press. I've seen him come back on defense and pick balls off players. Plus, he's a much more physical player than Mason Mount because he's a bigger man. He gives you something that Mount can't ever give you, and that's height. So I say these things not because I think Mount's a bad player. I say these things because the absolute idea of this the talent that's assembled in this team, that one player makes that much difference. A player that's not considered world class yet, by the way. Kante, our team looks worse when Kante is not playing than when Mason Mount's not playing.
It looks worse when Jorginho is not playing than Mason Mount.
Right. So again, I don't think Mount needs to be a nailed on starter. He shouldn't be a nailed on starter. Tuchel should, when everybody is fit, see who's the best matchup against that defense and play them. Because we have a good enough midfield with Jorginho, with Kante, with Kovacic, and with Saul that they can do everything you need them to do on defense. And when you get Reece James playing at his top level, and you have Chile B coming back and playing at his top level, you do not need somebody that's just there to press and to break up play. I think Saul starts tomorrow. Because we only have 3 midfielders. And Kovacic and Jorginho have played a lot of minutes already this year. And they did during the international break. So I think those two will rotate in and out. I think one will play 60 and the other will play 30, depending on who they deem as most fit. We could see a midfield of Kovacic and Saul start tomorrow. Don't be surprised if that happens.
I hope it's
When will
Kovacic and Saul.
Kante be back? Will Kante be back?
We need to ease Kante in.
Kante can take his time because we don't want him to get injured. Because absolutely. Because he got injured, he just aggravated a previous injury because he came back. We don't need him to come back.
Yeah, but look, Didier Deschamps was a clown though.
No, he got hurt for Chelsea.
He got hurt in Chelsea. There's nothing to do with France.
He got hurt on international.
No, he wasn't. He was injured because he limped off after the Liverpool game. I bet you didn't watch it, didn't you?
How long is he out for?
We need to ease Kante in at least for a month.
Yeah,
Great,
there's
so
not
he will
been a
be
time
back for City.
No, that's not true. He'll play the City game. He's not rushing him back because he doesn't have to. And that's a good thing. that you don't have to rush an injured player back.
Yeah, just manage him like we did last season.
It's just like Pulisic. You're not going to rush him back from a bad ankle injury because you don't have to, because we have enough depth in that position, enough quality where you can go 10 days. And if it turns out to be 2 weeks, then 2 weeks without him because you have quality in those areas. That's a good thing.
And plus, we have bigger games coming up.
Yep.
After the Champions League game, we have to play not Liverpool, play Spurs and City. That's more important than playing Aston Villa.
Yep. If we can't beat Aston,
we'll beat Spurs. We'll beat Spurs.
Yes, and we need Kante.
I don't know if we will. They're on form.
They're not playing really that well, to be fair.
They're top.
Yeah, so
they're playing prime
Marino. Do you honestly think they'll be top of the league end of season, though? Come on.
No. Hold on.
They'll be hard.
Wait, Sadiq, there are 3 games of the season they've played in, right? If people have watched them play, Spurs leak so many chances in behind.
Yeah,
they played. Well, again, Spurs is the first one. They played Wolves. They played City. City, before Spurs scored, had a chance. If they take that, that's 1-0 to City. City dominate. Even at 1-1, City had a plethora of chances. They take them. City will probably go on to win the game. Against Wolves, second game of the season, do you know how many chances Adama Traore had in behind? He missed a sitter of a 1-on-1 with Lloris. That Werner missed people. No, but again, I don't.
But he's shit.
Wolves had so many chances in behind that Wolves. Same thing with Watford. Watford's the same thing. Had so many chances, and Spurs only won 1-0. It's not a comfortable 1-0.
Yeah, and they're not blowing people out of the water. So it's going to be one of those things where they're going to run into a buzzsaw, and it might be Chelsea. Chelsea might be the buzzsaw, and then you'll finally see what they actually are. And they're the same team they were last year, bar bringing in Romero, who I don't rate at center back. Sorry, watched him play. I've watched him play in a Cup of America. I watched him play at Atlanta. He is not a number 1 center back. There's number 1 center backs and there's number 2 center backs. He's a number 2. They have nothing but number 2s. There's no center back you can say, yeah, that guy runs the show. Romero doesn't do that. So they still have the same issue as they have no defense.
We can afford to get complacent, man. Against Tottenham.
We can or can't?
We can.
No, I don't think we can. It's a derby.
It's a derby. What are you talking about?
Nippin, we cannot be complacent in any game.
Yeah.
We've already seen us being complacent by dialing it back when we were up 2-0 with Arsenal. I don't want to see that. I want to see us go full tilt.
Tottenham. That's what Sir Alex Ferguson said every time.
Yeah,
United played them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, but this is not the Tottenham under Sir Alex.
I think you've misinterpreted what that saying means. It's Tottenham he said that when they were 2-0 down against them at halftime, meaning you are Manchester United, the biggest club in the world. You should not be 2-0 down to Tottenham Hotspurs, and then they won the game 4-2. That's what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean take the foot off the gas. It means you shouldn't be losing to them.
I misjudged what he said.
Yeah,
of course.
It's one of those things that
honestly, I misjudged what he said.
Yeah, we got you. It's good. It's good. But it's just one of those things that.
Tired.
Well, it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm sure you guys are tired. It's only 9:15 here, 9:28.
I ain't tired, bro.
Well, yeah, but you're a zombie, so
Of course,
you're part of the zombie apocalypse.
Man, who needs to sleep? It's Saturday, man.
I'm not
who needs to sleep? Yeah, who needs to sleep? It's Saturday.
I do. I need to wake up. I have the game.
Fator's not tired. He's gonna call over some bunda.
Hey.
Nippin. You said you need to sleep by 2:30. So why are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know editing would take so long.
Edit it in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
God.
I don't think he's going to help you.
Right.
Alex, man, what are you saying, man? It's been like 5 months. Good to see you. Who got the
428.
Well, he's in Paris technically, so.
They got over on the stream, man. Who we got here? Seeing everyone.
They got Miss Melina, the #1 Arsenal fan. We will convert her to a Chelsea fan by the end of the year. That is the goal.
On,
that is the goal. Is to have her put the blue on.
Let her be.
I like Melina. I think she's awesome. Have you seen any of her cakes she makes?
Oh, now you're simping on Melina now, Nippon.
Why
I say
just because I did a thumbs up.
Wait, hold Fator. Do you want to talk about simping?
He went turtle.
Look. Do you want to talk about simping? I can bring up a list of how many female YouTubers you've simped on. I'm not going to. No, I don't like it. I'm not going to. I don't like exposing people because I'm not that kind of guy.
I don't like people exposing themselves either.
Wow, you want to go that far, yeah?
Hey,
I don't like exposing people.
Nippon put Fator on a spliff, you know.
I don't like exposing people.
Be careful what you wish for, son. Be careful what you wish for.
See, that's why you don't put stuff on devices that can be recalled and recalled. You got to say stuff face to face. That's what we did in the old days.
What was I doing?
Wow. Jester, you have to teach your children.
A bit of a behind the scenes of.
I don't think there's any help for these two. I really don't.
Nah, there must be.
You know that they say game recognizes game. Yeah, they're playing Monopoly.
I don't recognize these two.
They're playing Monopoly in a battleship world.
That one there was a violation.
Nippon just said I'm playing 4D chess. Ooh, I rate his game.
Wait, no, I didn't say I was playing 4D chess.
Speak your truth.
I dare you to expose me here. I dare you to do it. I dare you.
Don't expose yourself on camera.
I dare you.
I'm not the kind of guy who exposes people.
I dare you say a word to expose you again.
Nippon, you're not the type of guy, but I'll expose Fator for you.
Oh my god.
No, don't. Don't, Vladimir, don't. Honestly.
Right, you want to go that far? Should I talk about that as well?
I don't want.
Wait, Fator, what did you say? Fator, what did you say?
Should I talk about your dirty ox as well, Prime? So,
my what?
You want to talk about that?
My what? The same way you went onto the terrace and you said Wembley. Italian Bunda. You remember when you said that?
Hey, Wembley's a different combo, bro.
No, it's not. You
Wembley is a different combo. Wembley box spot is a different combo.
It's going to Rome. It's going to Rome.
Wembley box spot is a different.
Yeah, and Fator went on the terrace and told people after the final I was going around Wembley looking for Italian Bunda. Don't think
that's a lie.
Why are you doing this,
I have the video. Why are
you doing this? Honestly, why? Why are you doing this? I don't want to. I don't like exposing. Okay. I don't like exposing people.
It's cool. You don't have to expose people. Fator's my friend. I'll expose them all I want.
You don't do that to friends, man.
Oh my god.
Are you sure this is just banter or you guys are just pulling each other's hairs out?
Sorry, D. So it's just.
I've never had
it's just on the stream.
I'm enjoying it.
Prime. Think about some sponsors, bro. Prime. Think about some have a sponsor.
I didn't say anything bad.
Let's be professional here. Let's be professional. Let's leave that out.
Latimus.
If you're a real one,
he says, we get the thumbs up.
Subscribe to Sadiq and download the OneFootball app. Don't be like Vitor and be a simp. Download the One Football app.
Download the One Football now.
What did I simp with? Oh
Subscribe
my
to
word.
WorldWideChels.
Oh,
It's
I'm getting killed left, right, center. What's going on here?
Tweet at Jester to create a YouTube channel. I think that would be amazing.
Just create a YouTube channel, man.
Oh man, come on now.
I mean, if we're honest, you do have a green screen now.
Yeah, well, I've got all the stuff to do it, but there's so many lovely Chelsea channels to go on and say my piece. I don't know if I get enough Twitter followers that want me to create a channel, I'll create a channel.
How many Twitter followers are you on now?
I don't know, 5.
No, you're on like 500 or 1,000.
Don't make me do this, Jester. I'll look it up.
301.
301. Okay. If Jester can get to 302 followers on, if Jester can get to 302 followers on Twitter.
302. Oy. Nah, I'll think about it. Seriously, I'll think about it. I'm enjoying myself right now because I don't have any of the hassle or expense. I can just come on with my friends and say my piece. But look, I'm a man of the people. If they want more Uncle Jester, we can have some more Uncle Jester.
Is that what you're calling your YouTube channel?
No. No, I haven't even. I actually have a YouTube channel.
Father, don't you have a YouTube channel?
It's just the fact that I have a hard time streaming.
Just leave me alone, people. I'm already getting killed left, right, and center. So
yeah, I have a hard time streaming during the week because of my work. I have to get up I would have to get up really early in the morning, stream early in the morning, which would be good for the English fans because
British.
But you're not English anymore?
I'm confused now. I am, but look, it's not England. It's England.
Yeah, but Welsh are in Wales, Irish are in Ireland, Scottish are in Scotland. They're not British anymore, to me. Britain is dead. Is England and all the people that used to be in Britain.
We still fly under one flag, and that's the Union Jack.
That's not true. Scotland had their own flag. Republic of Ireland had their own flag. Northern Ireland have their own flag. They have their own soccer teams or football teams. So what were we talking about here?
Okay.
They're in the same economic zone, yes.
That's what I meant. I speak in economic terms only.
Bro, what are you not talking about? I'm flipping 340, bro.
I told you it's not 340 here. It's 940.
Bro.
I still got sunshine. Did you see it?
Yo.
Father, go sleep. Ladimus, I don't know what's going on. What are you thinking?
Jeez. I'm just thinking about who Vitor is going to sing to on the timeline again.
Lovely.
Oh my God, man. I'm getting killed.
You know what? I give up.
Listen, why'd you always hold your head? Why'd you always hold your head when I put you on? What's up?
No. I mean, I can't deal with these people arguing. Honestly,
we're not arguing, but we're just joking. We're just joking.
Yeah.
We're just playing around. We're bantering.
I don't know. Uncle Jester's Playhouse. Uncle Jester's Playhouse.
Playhouse, bro.
You're funny, man.
I can have a picture of the Playboy Mansion behind me. I don't know. We'll see about it. We'll see. But like I said, it's gonna.
Listen, don't make a channel, man. You make my channel die.
No, my channel would not get any viewers if you were on.
We don't want views to go, man.
Yeah, it would be mad.
That's not gonna happen.
Wait, what's not gonna happen? What's not gonna happen? Vitor's not gonna simp again.
No, that's definitely happening. It's probably happening right now.
Vitor.
Come on. Let's not bully him. guys.
No, we're not pulling for Tor. And honestly, I'm not pulling you, bro. I love you.
No, of course not.
What's wrong?
I'm just chilling myself here. Like, just wait till.
No, I don't trust him. He's planning something back against me.
Should I? Wait. L.
I actually do have the name.
Wait. What did you say?
LW-ish. Yeah.
What did you say? What did you say?
L and W. Yeah.
L and W.
Yeah.
Who's L and W?
What does that mean?
L and W.
If you said that, if you spoke to me about simping, I'll expose you about LW then.
What do you mean exposed?
Jesus Christ, we do not expose people.
Are you talking about Flowing?
I know who it is.
No. I know
who it is.
Go on, you say it. Let's see what happens.
Lambs.
No.
Lambs.
No.
Lambs.
I'll just take.
No.
I thought she's disappeared off the face of the earth.
No, Sadiq, don't do that. Don't encourage him. No, it's not lambs.
He just messaged me now saying lambs. He just messaged me.
No, what? He's lying. I've never messaged you like that.
Wow.
What? No, what are you talking about?
Nippon, do you know lambs?
Of course I know lambs, man.
Who is that?
Wait, Miss Melina said Anita, I think. What do you mean, Anita? Relax.
No. Not that. Prime, check DM.
My DM.
Check DM. Tell me a rule, man.
So you're gonna expose somebody. Come out swinging. Bring the big guns.
Oh my god!
I agree with this.
I'm done out here, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, if I didn't have to work so much during the week, it would be easier. But you know what? Again, if the people want that, then who am I to say no?
Or maybe we'll just make a permanent panel. Oh, okay. A permanent panelist on the first XI for the Chelsea show, which will be Wednesdays, 8 p.m. I think.
Yeah, see, 2 p.m. during. I'm at work.
Interested in that, Vladimir.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate.
That's what I'm saying. That's my deal. Is
what's the time difference?
6 hours.
Yeah, I'll be there as well. Yeah, I'll be there as well.
Behind.
Just 6 hours, but okay. Whatever. We'll figure out something. I'll figure out something.
Melina says she's in for it, so.
Yeah, I'm in for it as well.
But what's this? What channel is this? What's going on? What is this?
The first 11.
The first 11. Which, speaking of which, we also will be getting Sadiq on as well.
Who owns this?
When did you get me on?
I host the Chelsea shows. We've been on before, bro.
Who owns it?
The first, it's co-owned by myself, Indiana, Rachel, Will, and O'Shea.
When O'Shea has manky internet.
Yeah.
So is that your main channel?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, but Nippon, you've been on it before.
Yeah, what happened to Friday Fraud Watch when you used to bring
We just had it tonight.
people from the huh?
We just had Fraud Watch tonight.
I was on it.
Was it an open panel thing?
Yeah. Jester called in. Charlie called in. Will did.
Oh.
It was great.
So it's an open panelist thing.
It wasn't necessarily supposed to be, but I put the link in the chat, and the first 3 people that came in, I just brought them in.
Okay, is that what you're gonna do next week as well then?
Maybe. O'Shea's now me and O'Shea are like co-hosting essentially.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'll take the L, man. I'll take the L. That's it.
Which L?
I'll take the whole L.
Wait. Fitzor, what are you saying? The L?
I'll take the whole L for today. That's it.
No, Fitzor.
I'm giving up. That's it. I'm giving up.
I know what you're trying to say.
I'll take the whole L today.
You're not Fitzor. I know what you're saying. You're not taking any L. That's mine.
I'll take the whole L for today.
Wait.
I'm giving up. I'm already get shooting that left from back, center, right, left.
Fator, when you say L, do you mean EL?
Oh.
No, come on, leave him alone, man. Leave him alone.
Oh.
Leave him alone. Hey, are you going to the game today?
In case anyone's watching, me and Fator, I love that we just have a back and forth. I love Fator. I love him.
Listen, you went. Let me read the super chat out.
Sorry.
They got fair enough. I think it's at 9 a.m. in India right now. They got myself, Prime, Justice, Farmer, Nippin. They got all the mods and family. Let's rock in Stamford Bridge tonight. We need more love. 100 likes plus. Yeah, you lot like the video, man. Show some support. 4 a.m. man. Send super chats. I think we've had enough super chats, man. Got enough.
Yeah, you're making a lot of money through these super chats, man.
Nippin, if I tell you how much money I've made in the last 4 months, you'll be shocked.
Yeah, but how many of that is like? Never mind. I was gonna make a joke. That's a bad joke. Never mind.
Well, all the money I made, I could have gave the father to. Never mind.
Nah. Yes, Sadiq. Yes, Sadiq.
Right.
I'll take the other. I'm already get shoot left, right, center, front, and back, man.
Wait, in your back? No, man.
Wow,
well, you lot,
that's a mission.
You lot, I've definitely made more money than her last month. 100%.
You sure about that?
100%.
I bet she raised in some big dollars.
How much she raised last month?
I don't know. I've never been on OnlyFans in my life. I've never even been to the site.
Father, how much do you think she made last month? August.
That stuff is free.
Fator, wait, here's an easy answer for this. Fator, how much did you donate last month?
Zero. Zero.
Wait, what do you mean? Fator, how much did you? It's just us here. How much did you donate last week?
What, on OnlyFans? Nothing. Look, I unsubscribe to anyone.
So wait,
nothing.
So you were on OnlyFans?
Did you subscribe before?
If I say I'm in big trouble.
Why?
You subscribed before?
No, I'm not. I didn't subscribe to any. Sadiq, I wasn't open OnlyFans for 3 months. Okay. I've had relationship issues, so.
So you've been on OnlyFans ages ago. So
you and your hand aren't getting along or something?
No, I haven't subscribed. I haven't opened OnlyFans for 3 months. That's it.
Father, on a serious level, in the past 2 years, have you signed to OnlyFans?
No.
The past 2 years?
Past 2 years.
No.
Past 3 years?
Nope.
Wait, Sadiq, I swear OnlyFans has only been the thing for about 2 years or so, right?
Well, I was just testing you to see if you don't know about this shit, innit?
I don't even know.
Nor do I. That's why I'm asking. Fator, how long has OnlyFans been around for?
About what, 10 plus years?
What? Is it? That means you were 11 on there? What you like 21, 22, 12 years old, 12-year-old father on mommy's credit card saying OnlyFans?
No, Father, on a serious level, have you signed to any OnlyFans in the last 5 months?
Nope.
Say wallahi.
Nope.
You said for the last 3 months you were on it.
He done it. No, he didn't say it. He's done it.
Nope.
Say wallahi, bro.
Look, he's a man. He has needs. You know? All I'm saying is you can find that stuff for free. You ain't got to pay for it.
Bro, if you did this, there's nothing wrong in it. Like, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Right, Frank?
Yeah, just Fator, just make sure when the first 11 is monetized, you're super chatting us as well as WorldWideChels, Carefree Lewis, Monster CFC, the GNA TV, as well as Astrid's OnlyFans. Just make sure you can pay for everything. That's all I'm saying. All right, sorry. We'll stop. Sorry.
Oh, even Melinda's getting into it. That's pretty. Oh, All right now.
Listen, we're all bantering, man. We're all bantering. On a level, we are all bantering.
I'm getting killed left, right, and center, man. Flipping hell. What's going on? I never get shot like this ever in my life. Fucking hell. What's going on?
You need to raise your game, bro. If you need to raise your game, Uncle Jester will fix you up. He can teach you how to have it from game.
Here we go.
Uncle Justice.
Enough. All right, we've finished him. But if you don't want to like the video for his OnlyFans, please do, man.
Oh
One
my
like
God.
Please. Oh yeah, Father, are you getting a new COD?
Huh?
Are you getting a new Call of Duty?
Call of Duty's been dead.
Hopefully, yeah. When is it out?
PS5 users can order it from today.
Call of Duty's been dead for years.
Yeah, respect.
I'm a Counter-Strike guy, but no one plays it.
Overrated.
Oh, Battlefield for me. We used to have hella battles in Battlefield. But
Get Call of Duty. Did you guys see Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Not worried about Marvel movies are dying too.
OnlyFans FC, Captain Leader Legend.
Does anybody watch The Titans on HBO?
Nope.
No.
That's
Good
not
old
our
DC.
generation, bro. That's not our generation.
That's DC, man.
DC.
DC. It's Nightwing and Beast, Starfire. That is your generation. My son is your generation. So is my daughter. What are you talking about?
Bro, you don't know my generation, do you?
What do you mean? Your generation.
You don't know how old I am.
I know how old you are. Don't be lying.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. We've had this conversation.
How old am I?
You're 25.
No, who said I'm 25?
You did.
Wallahi, I'm not 25.
27?
No, 32. Who said I'm 25?
You're not 32.
Ask father. Ask Nippon. Nippon, you fool, bro. Don't go on mute, man. Nippon.
Birth your generation.
I'm 32.
Yeah,
bro.
well, there was a couple years I don't remember a lot, so it could be.
Bro, I'm 32.
32.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Why?
Because.
I own my house at 32, bro.
That has nothing to do with age.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
always boring, bro. Please fix it. The fuck? You're on this at 4 a.m., fam. What are you talking about, man?
Melina's gonna have another birthday. I bet you Melina's turning 25.
Melina's like 51, fam.
Oh man, you don't say that to women.
Divided by 2. Minus 4.
So do you know what that is?
That is 21.
You said minus 4, it'd be 17.
What do you mean? I said 51 divided by 2, which is
51 divided by 2 is 20.5 is 24.75
minus 4.
Okay, it's 20.75.
Yeah. Round it up.
Oh, you didn't say round it up.
Yeah. Guys, I'm actually 26.
Yeah, I didn't think you were that old. My daughter just turned 25 yesterday.
I'm young, fam. I just turned 26 recently.
So I'm old enough to be your daddy.
Fuck that, fam.
I am. My daughter just turned 25.
I hope your daughter had a great birthday as well.
I think she just worked all day. That's all she does.
Well, at least she brought in the money, so you know.
Well, she's self-sufficient. That's all I can ask for.
What Johnny money off?
Melina is wifey age. Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know what age wifey is.
Michael's feeling some type of way right now. And he's feeling like father, man.
Who's your daddy?
And also the Matrix trailer. No.
Hey. Yo, I remember when the first Matrix came out. I saw it in the theater. I saw it once high and once sober. And it was 2 different shows. It's a great thing.
Lester, you shouldn't be promoting drug use.
Why? It saved my life.
What, did it?
Yes.
Oh.
It sure did.
Bro, Justice, how old are you?
46. I'll be 47 in January.
Bro, you're not old enough to be my parents, bro.
If I have a daughter that's 25?
Nothing. My dad is 56.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's conceivable.
No. Asian parents do it differently, bro.
Well, I wasn't taking race into consideration. I'm talking just age, pure age.
Nah.
I'm just bantering you, man. So, I have my best friend in high school had 2 kids while he was in high school. So, he was a grandfather, and he died 3 years ago. 4 years ago. So, yeah.
Is he Asian?
No, he's not Asian.
Who is he?
He's whiter than me.
He's pale.
No. He, like I said, he's dead, so doesn't matter. Although I'll be a grandfather next month. Next month I'll be a grandfather.
Congratulations, man.
Yep.
Are you nipping? Nipping?
Yes?
How old am I?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How old am I, bro?
25.
I give up.
Sorry, 26.
You're 20. Yeah, see, I told you he's 27. That's right.
Yeah, I've already ordered. Actually, I need to order.
Big up Miss Marina in the chat.
Little onesie. So, and then when he's old enough, I'm getting him a Chelsea kit because they don't have an actual kit that's until like 18 months or something like that. So yeah, he's gonna be decked out in Chelsea gear.
Why are all your family Chelsea fans? Like your children?
My kid, actually, neither one of my children watch sports at all because their mother hated sports, and they grew up with her until my son was 14 when he came to live with me. So she hated sports, so they never got to watch him. So,
but do they watch them like if it's because like isn't the Super Bowl in America like a big event? So like when it's on the final, people watch it. They don't do that.
My daughter does, but my son does
send me
not.
some candy, man.
My son does not. He was in the Cars. So, and we did a lot of hunting too. So it was a lot of times we were out hunting on the weekends and in the fall time. So either duck or dove or deer. So
you hunt?
Yeah, I'm a hunter. Yep. I eat what I kill.
The finish round.
Yep. I hunt for food.
You still
I moved to Arizona for about 3 years, so I didn't hunt when I was in Arizona. Now that I'm back in Texas, I'll start going hunting again. Mostly deer and mostly deer. Doves are so hard work, so much hard work to clean and for the amount of meat you get out of them. But I love venison.
What's venison?
That's what you call deer meat, venison.
Oh,
I love me some venison. So depending on the deer, axis deer probably tastes the best, less game. But we used to when I lived in a smaller town, I just got to my friend's place and we go hunting, and then we'd barbecue. We'd sit there and drink all day and barbecue. Or we'd go dove hunting, clean the dove, and then have a big cookout. It's just what we did.
You what's the word? You gut it.
Oh yeah, field dress it. Yeah, I got pictures. I won't show them on here, but yeah, I got pictures of me field dressing deer. It's what you do if you're gonna go through you're gonna go through of taking an animal's life. At least you can use it for sustenance. I'm not into this killing for trophies thing. I do it for food, so it's a lot cheaper to have processed deer, and it's very healthy for you. So, yeah. My kids were raised on hunting. Both my kids, even my daughter hunts. So it's a way, with food prices going up, it's a good way to supplement your food. So I don't think it'd be considered halal though.
Sadiq, you'll be able to answer that. Is venison considered halal?
Sorry?
Is venison considered halal?
What the fuck is that?
How it's venison or halal?
What is that?
Venison is deer meat.
Venison is deer meat.
Oh, it's not halal, no.
See, Marina answered it. She knows.
I said no, it's not.
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought I didn't know if it was the way it was prepared or just the type of animal it was.
Stream is so dead. Got one man playing his PS5. This is more like a dead vlog. Unsubscribing something. Okay.
Have fun.
Have fun. Take care at 4 a.m. and go watch.
Nobody, because nobody else is streaming.
Bro, it's 4 a.m. Of course the stream's dead. The whole world is dead.
Dumb people, man.
It's 4 a.m. Oh, the stream is dead. Yes.
All right, good night, Alex. Have a good one.
Well, Alex is going.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m.
Well, there's no excuse, man. I'm here at 4 a.m., bro.
I know, it's hard for me. It's 10 o'clock here. It's past my bedtime.
Right. As soon as these videos are uploaded, I'm going to
Oh, wait, did you do your previews, Nippin?
I recorded them. You know when my camera was on mute? Sorry, when my mic was on mute, I was just talking inaudible dialogue.
Nippin.
That was actually me recording.
Nippin, post in the morning. Don't post it now.
Now I'm posting it now for it to go live at a scheduled time.
Oh, what time?
They'll be out within a few
I don't even know the
hours
Conte
of
song.
each other.
Is there a Conte song? I don't even think I've ever heard anybody sing the Conte song.
You can have someone sing it.
Bro, why is Father even here? It's fucking 4 a.m.
Who remembers that?
Who cares?
Mane
It's
song
Saturday
done by that
morning,
Liverpool
man.
fan?
And there's a fight anyway on Sky Sports.
What fight?
MMA fight.
I'm gonna get copyright, bro.
That's actually oh, my bad. That's actually boxing.
You man, I'm gonna wrap it up, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It's peak.
Some people want to go sleep. Some people want to OnlyFans. Some people want to do that.
Sorry, Melina. No, I'm not in the mood right now. So
really, I've really never heard the Conte song ever.
No, the Conte song is.
Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it and go low.
See, I've never heard anybody sing that.
He's not. Well, he's clearly not indestructible. He's always getting injured, but you know.
Hey, who knows the Salah Mane song? I made a Chelsea version of that, child.
Go on then.
But have you heard the Liverpool one? Like when they start the Salah Mane. I have got one. Timo, Hakim, da 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 da, and Callum Hudson-Odoi, but we sold Hazardinho.
Go.
But that don't matter because we've got Timo, Hakim, and Hudson-Odoi, but we sold Hazardinho. We've got Salah.
Who's being rude?
Bro, father, he's back in Timo and you're cussing him.
That's a terrible song, bro.
Ow.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
Hey, all I got to say is I need a Pulisic song.
I like the Timo
because
the original
just
Timo
chanting USA or something like that ain't
USA.
That's not cutting it.
He even said it and you got slayed for it. But no.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, again, why can't he get a song? Is there some bias there I'm not seeing?
He's not good enough.
Timo got a song.
Because he's not minerals.
Not minerals.
Does Mount have a song?
I don't know. I'm assuming he does.
Does Callum have a song?
Mama.
Oh yeah.
Ole.
Mount.
Oi, Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi.
Still can't get a song. I'll just tell you what.
You have on their own
Racism. I'm gonna do this to the racism.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I think that was Nippon.
I'm gonna copyright, man. Nippon, don't
Oh,
copyright.
flipping no! This guy moving like a grasshoppers, man. Unreal, isn't it?
Listen, let me wrap it up, man. Just as end it for me, bro.
All right. That comes to the end of another beautiful stream. A lot of great content. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, share the video. And remember, after the win tomorrow, you can come back and hear all our thoughts after the game. But you only get notified if you smash the like button, subscribe, and click the bell notification. Come back and see us very, very soon with the best team in the business. WorldWideChels.
Wow.
Out.
Fantastic. Lazarus, thanks for coming on for the first time today. It was a memorable stream. Very, very good debate, good opinions. And hopefully we'll see you on if you got time again.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Maybe you got plans after the game. I don't know. If you don't, shout me.
When do you guys go live? Straight after the game?
Straight, literally a minute after. A minute. I think I'm the fastest out of everyone. Nah, I am. Who's faster than me? Who's faster than me?
Bro, you don't want to be known as the fastest, you know.
Yeah. Ask Father about that.
Yeah. Big up, Father.
Quick draw, McGraw.
Father, you had a difficult day. But I'll think of you at the game, alright? Look after yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be at the game.
Look after yourself.
Hey, work on that Pulisic song too. I want it. I mean, come on now.
Nah, but Bun Pulisic, work on your game to Astrid.
Safe.
Oi.
Oh, nipping.
Oh my god.
Nipping.
Get some sleep, Nippin.
Oh, nipping. We're good. Nipping, enjoy the game, alright?
Will do, man.
Look after yourself, yeah?
Will do.
Don't forget me, alright?
Forget you never.
That is a headshot sniper, Prime. I'm good now. I need
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
No, forward. Last word.
You know what it is? Don't worry, because I know you'll super shout on the terrace about, war.
Oh my dear Lord. Ya Allah, have mercy on my soul, please. Forgive my old dirty sins. Ya Allah, please forgive my dirty sins to some of the guys that I've been killed with, but yeah.
Wait, what do you mean some of them? Apologize to me.
What the fuck is that on, bro?
Oh, I need blood, fam.
Yo, last words, man. Last words.
My last word is subscribe to WorldWideChels. Thank you for inviting me again.
When will we see you next?
Like and subscribe. One click.
When will we see you next?
Well, I'll be seeing next probably Sunday because I'll be at the game tomorrow.
Why don't you vlog it?
No, I won't be vlogging. You can see.
Wait, Jester. Do you want to watch a vlog of what Fatour's doing at the game?
Well, I think it might be interesting.
All I do was eating pie. Ask Sadiq, what did I do in Stamford Bridge? Just eating pie, right?
Don't get me involved.
You were eating pie. That's what we're saying.
Wait, hold on. Is that what you call it?
I'm eating pie.
We call it something else in Ireland. Never mind.
We call it eating pie here in America too, but we're talking about something else.
Hey, Father, look after yourself, yeah? We love you, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, I need it.
I think in America they call it American pie, but
American pie.
Now, to be fair, Daniel, do you know what? Because Astrid liked to sit in Westview. He might meet Nippon,
What?
How do you know where she sits?
Because he's a season ticket holder. I'm just saying.
How do you know?
Sadiq. Derek.
Well, people, you will see me on Sky Sports on every channel later on by the nearby corner flag when Chelsea plays.
Wait, why would Sky Sports interview you after eating a pie?
Just make sure you clean your face up after you get done.
Do you think that they want to know your expected pie eating output?
Oh, they will. I want to eat pie. What?
Expected goals and assists.
Yeah. Corner kick. Mason Mount takes a corner kick while I'm sitting to see there just eating pie. That's all I'm going to do later. Yes, Matt, this is turning to fighters violation night, isn't it? How about that?
You probably get kicked out if you eat pie at Stamford Bridge. I'm just saying.
What did you say, Justin?
I said you probably get kicked out if he's eating pie at Stamford Bridge.
Blood, you lot. You lot, let me sleep, man. I beg.
Let me live as well, man. I'm already getting killed like left, front.
Yeah, no, that's
back,
true.
Right,
he needs to be match sharp for tomorrow.
Bro,
he's got a pie eating contest to go to.
Chester, I saw what you did. You put up the fingers when you. I saw that.
Well, you know what? Let's skip this till I'm going to the game anyway. I've got to fun in the world.
Peace, yeah.
Oh my God. We're out, people. Up the Chels.
Hello, guys. Subscribe to WorldWideChels. I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWide